We are live. We're here, guys. Sorry for the loud volume. It's adjusted for my speaking, but we got a Wake and Bake show. Let's see. Let's turn. I did a bunch of shit while you were playing. So let me fix that.
Oh yeah.
That. Go to that. Welcome to the show, everyone. Let me get the camera fixed.
Good morning, rise and grind. Welcome to Wake and Bake with the Groskies. I'm Skillbo1, and we have special guests, Catachronic, have 2/3 of them today. So cheers, everybody. I'm glad you could join us. I hope you can hang out for a little while.
Stoney's here, Larry's here, and then DP is here in the other corner. He's on his phone and doing some artwork.
I hear somebody's microphone.
There's the
That's
and
it.
then they
That's
say, turn down your TV set at home. You know,
Yeah, caller, you have to turn
You're
turn
right.
down your radio, caller.
on the game show.
That's right, man.
So the next task that I have is to send DP for coffee. So hopefully we can get that done. We're gonna rotate these guys in and out while we do the show. Maybe talk to them a little bit about this and that. I'm excited to have them over. Stoney's gonna help me with the studio, and we're gonna go look at the garage after this and figure all that shit out. Let's do introductions. We talk more about that in a second. Tara's on the road on her way down here to Clio and do all the stuff today. Welcome, Tara. Where can everyone find you?
Cheers, guys. I hope you can hear me. Tara Wilson, 1409. You can find me on Instagram and every other weekend when we can make it for Wake and Bacon on Sundays with y'all. Hope
Excellent.
everybody's going to have a great day.
We are.
Good to
Thank
see
you
you
for
as
joining us,
always,
Tara. Yeah. Porch Farmer to the right.
everybody.
Welcome, sir.
Hey, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Glad you could make it. Glad we could make it.
Yeah, we made it.
It's been a while.
So the last one I looked.
Was it June
I'm
or
gonna-
May?
Yeah, I'm going to call ourselves out. So the
Yeah.
last one, I went back to the history because I copy all the settings, make it nice and easy on myself. It was just about exactly June, like 27th, I want to say.
26th. Yeah, I was looking this morning too for the numbers. I was like, where the fuck is it? Holy fuck! How far do I have to scroll back to get to the last show, man?
To June. That's where you
Been on a
scroll.
hiatus.
Yeah, man.
Enjoying some.
Hiatus.
Definitely
We're a little
focused on the
busy.
high.
We've been plenty high.
Yeah.
I do want to say that yesterday I was able to go to the Clio Cup, and they are going.
Hold
on
on,
today
we're
as
doing
well.
intros.
I'm just in
This
case
is-
somebody
this is
leaves
nothing
early. We
new.
want to make sure that they know that there's a cool
Damn
event
it.
that they can come see you guys at, man.
All right, Red. Let's go.
All right, Red.
Here we go.
Baked, welcome to the show. Where can everyone find you, sir?
What's up? You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Michigan Bros Grow Show every Sunday night and the Wake and Bake every other. And on Instagram,
Every
that's
June.
baked PWN.
Every June, Baked.
Every June. We'll
Oh,
be
every
on.
June we'll be
June.
on. Yep.
Dan, welcome to the show, brother.
Good
Nice to
morning.
see you.
Nice to see Dankman Dan. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me with the Bro Show Sunday nights and here with the Wake and Bake crew, man. Glad to be able to wake and bake with you guys again. It's been a while.
Did you drop your phone or something? What'd you do to your camera?
Well, my laptop's not logging into my internet. I don't know why it says it's acting, having issues with that. So I am on my iPhone today, unfortunately.
Yeah,
It looks like you have like
dreamy
a
filter on.
crack or something across
Touched it.
your...
Touched it with trichome finger, man.
Yeah, man. It's a hash phone.
ISO that fucker.
Oh, it's that.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Filter. That's what it was.
Uh-huh. See,
Okay,
it was a
whatever.
dreamy filter.
All right, Skilbo. Welcome to the show. Tell everyone where they can find you and what you did yesterday.
I am Skillbo One, and I do these shows whenever we do them. So
Every June?
every
It's
June, every Monday night at 11 p.m. for the late sesh, Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard for the Bros Show live. You know, there's all kinds of stuff going on. I was able to go to Clio yesterday. Pretty dope shirt. I got to meet a lot of cool people. I see Shredder is in chat. I got to hang out with Larry and Stony and DP and all kinds of other great people yesterday, and it was a really good time, man. So if you guys are in the Clio area, or if you guys are bored today, make sure that you guys head out there. There's a lot of live music. The food is affordable. There's like tons of fucking jars, and it's all under a covered canopy, so it's nice.
Very exciting. Did you guys have any, or did anyone have any issues with the med only stuff there, or
No,
how strict were they enforcing all that stuff?
you have to show your driver's license and your med card to get the
Yeah.
wristband, but I mean that's just standard stuff.
Yeah. Cool. I'm glad everyone had a good time. Tara's on her way down there to hang out with you guys.
Yeah,
You're gonna
after
go
the
back down
church-
today or no?
No, I am not going to be able to go. I have to DJ a wedding this afternoon, but
I know Red and Baked and Spartan are going down there later.
Yep.
There's going to be Abolished is down there. So if you guys want to see Groskis at Clio, they'll be down there today.
you know, that was the number one question that I got yesterday was I am looking for Sequence or I am looking for Spartan. Those are what I heard the most of yesterday.
Wow.
So nobody wanted to see my ass. Everybody
That's
just wanted
weird.
to see the
Nobody knows who I am.
Yeah.
I never introduced myself.
They know you know.
You were the voice behind the camera,
The voice of reason.
the voice of shit talking.
Yeah, mainly.
Larry, did you have a
Real.
good time yesterday, man?
Oh yeah, I had a real good time, man. It was real fun smoking with you, Skillbone, and I can't wait to see Tara today. It's gonna be fun. We'll have fun, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, we're gonna have a great day.
Yes. Fun, right? Yes. We will. And actually, it was weird because got to go by Bakes this morning. Early morning visit and did a couple dabs. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, buddy.
Saw everybody almost. Didn't see you two cats on the end there. Rod, Dan, or Godspeed, but
We're getting ready to
I'd like to.
Porch farmer.
That's
Porch farmer, sorry, brother.
yeah, you're good. You're good.
we're dabbing him up.
Yeah, he's high.
Yeah,
you
dude.
cut him
I,
some
I,
slack,
start-
man.
I s- I gave him a dab and then I said something about Gorilla Glue and I was like, oh, this is a great Gorilla Glue. And he's like, let me try that. He
No
had two
problem.
dabs before he left my house.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
Larry goes through a lot of THC. I'll tell you that. When we were over at his house, he's just squirting RSO on everything. Like,
Yeah.
You can see his girlfriend pour RSO on her gummies.
yeah, there's
Yeah, I showed my roommate that.
Not my girlfriend.
I'm sorry.
yeah, his wife's not. That's someone else.
No, what that's
Oh,
called
yeah.
is that's called RSO gravy. It's like
Yeah.
poutine, like gummy poutines. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I had to
Cool.
give that a try. That was
Yeah,
good.
I
wife-
like the name.
I do like the name too.
Yep.
Martin says baked always looks baked. I think that's where he got the name from.
I think so.
Yeah, I try to keep it
It's
that
like,
way.
yeah.
He pregame to get today. I haven't even smoked yet.
Yeah. I don't
Blacking.
function without a little bit.
What are you guys?
Hardly.
What was that, Dan?
What are you guys smoking on?
We were dabbing Hella Fat by Terp Shack. My buddy Godspeed ran this stuff. BHO.
Pretty delicious. That's why I said that. That's why I got your name wrong.
Yeah, 'cause he was
telling me
reading
about
it.
this shit right
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
I got Slippery Susan. I smoked a bowl before the show from Stony. He brought this. It's
Yeah, man.
exotic.
That's
This
what I
shit's
just rolled up.
fucking really good. And he also dropped off Bad Girl, which looks, I can't wait to try it. It's frosty
Smells
as
gr- it
hell.
smells great,
Yeah.
man.
Really bad.
Yeah. Good job on that, Stony,
And
for sure.
I think that he said that that was a decent yielder too. That's a 2020 Mendocino.
Yep, definitely
genetics.
2020. Check them out, people.
State Genetics was there yesterday slinging clones, so if they'll probably
Oh.
still have some more. They had 2 tiers. They had like the $500 tier, and
Oh,
then they had
yeah,
the
my
$40 tier. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
$40.
Yeah.
That's-
We just got done
I only
smoking
buy
Dan,
$5 clothes.
Dan.
ice cream cake.
You only buy the bougie ones, right? Sequence.
That's right.
Yeah.
That hype train, choo choo, baby.
Well, when people ask me for strains, they don't ask for Blue Dream. They ask for
Right.
Gelato Runts 47 Skittles, and then that's what I got to give them.
So you have been smoking flower, Sequence. How is that apple fritter treating you?
It's good. I'm gonna grow more of it.
Okay.
My flower gauge is off, I think, because I don't smoke much of it anymore. But everybody is excited about. Everyone that I have smoked Citral Glue gets pretty geeked on that one still. Fritter doesn't really turn heads when we smoke it, but I don't think I grew any of them as good as I normally do. So we'll see.
Well,
Citral
it's your
Glue.
first run in a brand new spot, and you have to dial your environment in. I'm sorry, Tara. Go ahead.
That's okay. I was just saying the Citral Glue is very, very good.
It is very good. Even growing it half-assed good, it's better than the other strains. So.
I can attest to that. I've
No, it
half-assed grown it a
really
couple times too.
And I was growing Mac One and GMO and ice cream cake and runts and what else was in there? All sorts of like hype strains, like we're talking about. And the Citral Glue is the one that everybody gets their attention.
No, I'm pretty basic. I keep coming back to that Citral Glue of yours, and we just got done smoking the ice cream cake. It's good, but I still want that Citral Glue.
Maybe I can be the breeder guy that's only known for one strain.
Well, it's nice because that's what you popped in the very beginning when I first met you, is you were running
Oh,
the
you're
Crescendo and the
I
Citral.
like your OKC and the Trump.
Mm.
I like those two.
Yeah, we've got OKC around here. Working Class Stoner grew it and grew my cut. He writes sequences cut on the bag, so I might as well say that. He grew my cut and he said he got his record yield. So he's very, very excited about it, and I have some of his flower around here too.
You
Oh,
still
yeah.
have your last bud of it?
No, I've got some of it around here.
I know you were hanging on to that one bud forever.
Yeah, I was. I don't have that anymore. I've got flower all over this house though, so there's a chance.
It's all good houses should.
Yeah, that's all good houses. There's flower everywhere.
It's how it's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
I am smoking on the infamous grape jelly from
Red
our-
stuff.
Nice.
farm.
Our viewers are never going to be able to find this actual strain because the name's
No.
different on every show. But I think
Jelly.
you're saying it right.
Geely,
Yeah.
gelée,
Jelly.
jelly,
Because Red said grape glee for like a year.
ever.
Yeah.
And then I tried to look it up and I'm like, that's not the same strain.
Dude, I
I
thought
was amazed to see it spelled. I was like,
You got
oh,
all Frenchy on us.
And then he started spelling it on posts and I was like, that's not glee.
that's
that's French jelly.
Yeah. Did a great job on
Look
it.
at Lady's
That's all.
face palming in the chat right now. I think she's the
as
one that was
she
like, that's
should.
French jelly, dude.
As she should.
All right, I'm going to mute real quick and heat up my dab so you guys got to talk.
somebody's
Don't
gonna
ask me a question this time, Skilbo.
All right,
Smoking
I'll
grape
cut you
from
some
breath
slack,
like
usual.
man.
So I got to go to a work party last night. That was pretty unusual for me, I would say. Not normal kind of work party. Nuttree and I got invited to Classic Roots, had a nice get together for their employees to thank you and that kind of thing. And it was so nice to sit around with the bosses and smoke weed and do dabs. And it was a really nice time. Certainly never been to something like that before. Everybody was so super nice and had a really nice time. But yes, Classic Roots, good people.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's
Great
awesome.
food. Trout Town catered, which they usually cater our food at Freedom Green, and the food was phenomenal. We had pulled
Did you s-
pork, pasta salad.
Did you say they usually cater, meaning that you guys are that kind of spoiled up there? You know how many people in red states right now that are working a shitbag job are going, and fuck you, Tara Wilson.
Not many.
My boss is really, really good to us, and once
Yeah.
a month he caters food in for us, and there's a chef at Trout Town, and he is like a legit chef. We had shish kebabs and chicken breast at our last one, and it was so delicious. So very thankful. Freedom Green really pulls out all the stops. So I really, really enjoyed it. But to see that Classic Roots was also going to use Trout Town to cater their food to, but we don't have many restaurants in town, in all
No.
honesty. But
Like
that
the
is a
go-to.
very good restaurant.
Okay, so I have a question for you, Tara. You've worked there for 90 days now or so. What's your report on that? Are you going to stay? You like your job? You're pretty good
Oh,
with
heck
it.
yeah. I love my
Yeah.
job. I absolutely love it. I cannot see straight how much I love my job.
Well-
It's phenomenal. It's a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. I am like been in bed like every day this week by 8:30. It's a lot of work, but it's very rewarding work. I feel very good at the end of the day.
I do want to ask this question, not because I don't know it, but because I know we have some different viewers with us. You guys work at Freedom Green Farms, and you guys are assigned to rooms, you and Dan. When we were able to tour that, how many? First of all, it's a double rack system, meaning so that each room doesn't have just a regular footprint. There's a second tier that goes on there that is just as straight and as full and as lush and as beautiful as what's on the bottom. It's not like they have to grow short ones on the top and big ones on the bottom, or vice versa. So how many plants are in your room?
Each room's different right now. And right now I float, so I'm in all the rooms. Dan can answer for his room how many he has, but each room has got a different amount. Some might be like 460 something or 520 something, or we're all over the place. But that there is a range, the fours to the 500s.
And I know it was nice when we get to walk through that mother room too and just see those. I mean, those were some of the most beautiful, big, bushy mother plants. Dan, do you remember what those were?
Oh my God. No.
Man,
They're
it was-
gone. Cycle moms all the time. So them big ones you see are now no longer.
Oh, they're all gone. Yeah,
around.
reset. Man.
Yeah. Reset them. Have to. They get too big and they're too hard to manage. And we pull as many clones as we can off them and recycle them out.
Yeah, your room was looking the best
It's
out of
sad.
the ones we got to see, man.
Go down, I mean, these are big 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide plants that just get chopped down and destroyed. And it's like, man, I'd take that home and flower that fucker out, but that's not possible. Yeah, great, man. Actually, my room is the next set to come down next Wednesday. I have 465 plants in my room. Very, very nice room this round. We did real good. So pretty excited about the buds coming out of it. The do-si-dos did very well. Very well.
It always looks killer in the pictures and videos you send in the chats, man.
And the smells. I walked in the other day to get something, and it just smells so freaking good. Just it's awesome. I love every room has got a distinct smell, and it's really great to go room to room and see the different things in the different states. Like this week, I harvested and cleaned and reset a rooms, pots, and then we'll be transplanting on Monday and then taking Dan down on Wednesday. So it's go, but it's so much fun. I have literally handled so much cannabis in 90 days. It's unheard of. I mean, literally, I my hands I've had just, it's unreal the amount of cannabis in my hands.
Thousands and thousands of, yeah, you've done a lot of work, and Tara has done a great job describing it, and it is tremendous amount of work because it is a production facility, and but it's if you want to put in and do the work, it's a great job to have in the cannabis industry. It's just very exhausting, laborious.
It's a never-ending cycle. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird because if you think about it from both ways, so Tara floats around and, she's doing something different every day, but you're taking one room from flip to finish, man. And it's like, it's like a completely different, it's not completely different, but it's a very different thing as to what you're going to do every day, so.
Well, it's a lot of scale, you have to judge according to importance of what needs to be done and how much time you have to do it. And, when you're at home and you have a small amount of plants, anything, it's you're able to spend time with each one of those plants. And when you come into a facility like ours, you want to spend that much time with each one. And it's very hard to learn what I call scale, where you don't have that time. And you got to be fast with one, move to the next, fast with one, just to get your hands across many plants versus just a few. That's something that to overcome that. My cycle, I touch my plants roughly 4 times each round. I start on the bottom and I work my way across the rows. I have 10 rows that are 4 foot by 20 foot long.
On rollers.
That's 2 racks. Yeah, it's a really nice system. Our CEO spared no expense and provided us with an extremely state-of-the-art facility and provides us the tools we need upon request to grow quality cannabis. And we're dialing in all the time. Tara talked about the catering we had done a few weeks ago. That was celebrate our 1-year anniversary from getting our license. And we've overcome a lot of boundaries, and we're continuing to improve and excel and fine tune this massive production machine. It takes about 35 to 36 people to run this operation, and we still don't have enough hands. It's
cool that you get to see it grow, like from where you started, as it started as a smaller facility.
Right.
They're just getting bigger,
Yeah,
when I see it every step of the way.
We have 6 bloom rooms. There was only 2 bloom rooms up and running, and the employee count was real low at that time. And yeah, just to see it evolve into the massive production that it is, and still trying to focus on the quality is what's so amazing to me. We have such a great team of individuals that together.
Can we give a shout out to that lead guy that took us on the tour? What's his name?
His name's Joe.
Joe, yes. Joe is, man, his enthusiasm is contagious, man. He talks you through everything, man. That cat knows his stuff.
Yes, he's a good guy. He's really knowledgeable, and he takes the time to explain things to you. He never once, I ever feel like he doesn't have time to, explain something to me. He always, looks at me, makes sure that, I'm on the same page with him. Yeah, super great guy. Shout out to Joe, too. I hope he's having a great weekend. He's in South Carolina with his family. I hope he's having a kicker time and not thinking about work and just totally enjoying himself, because he works so hard. I mean, not that we all don't work hard, but he works triple what we do. I mean, he runs, literally runs a lot. And the amount of stuff that he gets done in a day, I don't know how. I keep telling him he needs an assistant. But yeah, shout out to Joe. Hope you're having a great weekend, buddy.
Absolutely.
I would ask Stoney a question, but he's muted over there. He ain't got control of the machine.
Hit that space bar.
Don't touch the computer.
Yeah. Space bar.
Space bar is a big one.
Is that the
biggest?
If you hit space, it makes
he
you
ain't
jump.
Touching shit.
Yeah. You tell him, Porch Rover, he ain't touching shit.
Yes, I'm super excited to see the episode you guys put together, and it's going to be great. And thank you for taking the time, and shout out Freedom Green, and that's very cool. I appreciate that.
Man, when we came up to Luzerne, I was on it. I talked to both you and Tara. I was like, hey, we talked about maybe we can come tour this place. Can we make sure that if we get this opportunity and we're all together, man? It was just
worked out.
Yeah.
I'm super bummed I had to leave early.
I'm excited to see where you guys are in 18 months. That's gonna be interesting.
In about 6 months. I can't disclose certain things.
Right.
Yeah, we're moving up the ladder, and gonna be a little bit more in tune with the market, let's say. And
that's a great way to put it.
Yeah,
man.
Right on.
There's gonna
be Sequence is back. Let's see if you'll let Stoney talk now. Apparently not.
They're in deep conversation.
Yeah, they muted us.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's a bomb. Is that
we're back?
Bad girl?
I had to get the guys to leave and go get me coffee so they'd stop being noisy in the background. This is Slippery Susan, this vinegar.
You gotta put your hand behind that.
Show them the baked.
Not doing it.
It's green screening it, so it's looking
Yeah,
all
it's just-
cell shaded.
Like, how many
Perfect.
pixels is that?
Yeah.
120.
Perfect. The important thing to
16
note
bit.
is that it's as big as my hand.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
It's like the top
It is
of
the top.
you know, of the whole plant. He gave me the piece de resistance.
Oh.
I
I was
gave
gonna
the-
bring one of my alien pebble dugs with me for the show today. I harvested all today, and man, there's some that are like just my arm.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
Yeah, they're insane. So I was gonna bring one, and I forgot it.
I took a jar of headlights yesterday. Whenever I take a jar like that to
Like a fishing story, by the way, Porch Farmer. We're just gonna pretend you can grow, by the way.
Hey,
yeah,
I'm gonna take a picture after this, and I'll post it on Instagram.
Okay, yeah, like Photoshop.
Put it
those.
right
I
on
was
my
just gonna
arm.
say,
Okay,
he's gonna
Okay.
Photoshop
All
it.
right.
Let me
I don't
ask.
know that he's What's that?
Let me
Dan?
ask,
On my
let me
left.
ask you. When you guys grow massive buds like that, do you guys worry about bud rot during the drying when you have them super massive dense colas? And is that a concern for you guys? And
it
if it
was-
is, what do you do?
It
I
was
opened
for
them
me
up
in the
a little bit.
greenhouse. We harvested all the greenhouse buds and we had huge tents full of wet bud all at the same time, and we didn't run into anything. But it was just, we just
60,
kept it, yeah, 60, 60.
And then some airflow.
Just mild airflow.
I was going to say that as a garbage grower, that I don't really have those problems of gigantic buds. I just end up with a little larfy Charlie Brown.
Oh, that's a good
Christmas
point.
tree.
Yeah, just grow
Yeah.
worse, Dan.
That's all you
Oh,
got to
yeah.
do, bro.
All
Just
bee
step
buds.
it back a
T's and
few
C's.
things, man.
Just grow like Porch Farmer and then don't show off your buds on the screen.
So if you have a quantum
Yeah.
board, what you're gonna want to do is duct tape half the diodes.
Oh my God, that'll
And that
melt.
way you'll get really small buds.
No, you take nail polish and you put over half of the
Oh
diode.
yeah. Blurple them
Pass
out.
the app.
Blur.
You could make your light whatever color you want.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
matter.
want a black light, man.
No, I have a Mandarin cookies that would throw down such dense nugs that, you know, a couple of them fuckers, man, would be fucking moldy in the middle. And
Yeah, I hate
and
that.
I was
I
60
think it's yeah. I
shit.
think that's genetics. Some of
Had
them
some-
big buds make it and some don't.
Yeah,
Well, it's a
some-
microclimate for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can.
Guys like branch it down maybe
Yeah.
to water out or do what they call stem splitting. Have you heard of that?
Nope.
I did
Where
cut
they-
them all down to branches, Dan. That's a big thing to
Yeah.
change. Like they weren't whole plant hang.
Right.
So
At least take
Right
those
on.
parts
Well,
off
my
and hang the
concern-
rest.
People are going to be looking for drying information later on here in the next,
Yeah.
6 weeks.
So what I do is if you follow the stem up, each little bud that makes that giant bud, you can
Is its
spread it
own
out
thing.
a little bit, you can
Yeah.
separate each one all the way up just to allow a little bit of airflow in there.
Yeah.
Maybe do a
Care
heavy
about one
on
giant
it.
cola.
That's gonna take
'Cause as
forever
it gets
on there.
trimmed, yeah, as it gets trimmed, I take it all. I don't leave giant colas. I trim it
No.
all down, So
Yeah,
I
that was
don't
one thing
mind
I did when
spreading
I
it
was a new grower is I would get that top part and I would want to keep it all one piece is like, holy shit, look what I fucking
Yeah.
did, man.
out. Yeah,
You know, and then after you do
you
that,
got to get away from that because
you got to
then
get away
Yeah.
from
I've ruined so much bud in a jar, like more than I've
You
ever
use
ruined
one
on a
jar.
plant. Yeah,
Jar- really.
like
You
oh,
can
I
live with that one bud in one
I
jar.
forgot to burp a jar because I had a day job and ruined half my harvest.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cure, the dry, very important. I don't know. I
dry?
just get it 60-60 and I'd keep some airflow of that 60-60. So there's
Yeah.
no air. I don't know.
And that's what I try to do. And it's not a direct airflow. I'll keep it either underneath the canopy, wherever drying canopy is, but yeah, sometimes I'm dense ass fucking nuts.
It's a microclimate in there, Dan. Like
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
airflow is not ever
Just
going to get in
spiral.
there, and the moisture, the plants
I am
dry
big-
from the outside to the inside, so they stay wet in the inside for a long time when that bud is big.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that inner stem is just holding that moisture, and that's where that botrytis sets hold. And
You know what I changed up is I got to the point where in the very beginning, because the way that I learned was from someone who used to use the hanging baskets. So they would take everything down. They would do a wet trim. They would put it in this fucking rack. They would leave it there for like 5 days. and then they would try to bag it up and get rid of it real quick, you know.
Mhm.
And so what I did is as I got longer, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to not cut it all the way down. I'm going to just start doing sticks. So I started doing sticks. And then I was like, well, this is pretty good, man, but it's still kind of drying quick because I don't have my environment dialed in. So maybe I'm going to hang the whole plant. And you just, as you keep going on and on, you find that it's not that the genetics were shitty or lacking. It's just sometimes that you weren't able to bring out the best in it, man. And that goes from the day that you pop it until the day that you jar it and smoke it.
And yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I tend to like my winter crops absolutely 100% better than any other crop I grow personally
Yeah,
at
man.
home.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, winter and spring, really. I mean, spring ain't bad, but you get into these summer crops, man, it's hard to preserve
Yeah.
them terps.
Dude,
The
and,
heat's really hard to control once you get up there.
Me and Stoney were
90,
talking,
100-degree days.
and he does DWC, and there was a guy that was selling the biggest fucking air pump that I've ever seen, as far as like those commercial kind of air pumps. And he was selling it for like $30, and I was trying to talk Stoney into it. And he was like, no, bro, I've got so many fucking pumps. And I was sitting there thinking, you know, right now I'm in between grows because I'm in between moves. I'm going to have an outbuilding eventually. And I'm thinking in the winter times, being an outbuilding would be a fantastic time for me to go back to DWC. So I did pick that big ass pump up for $30, man. But, you know, I was talking to him, and I said that, you know, one of the best harvests that I had as a new grower was, I started off with a 400 watt HPS because, you know, I was just me and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And I was able to get like 8 ounces plus off of a 400 watt light just by using like this DWC method, man. So that made me a believer into it. And it's a good thing to do in the wintertime because you're able to keep your res temps down and your plant will really, really flourish if you can keep everything else dialed in. And as a hobby grower, it's just fun to kind of mix it up too. You know what I mean? Just like some people like to grow indoors, but they like to dabble in the outdoors. So it's a cool way to do it, man.
Yep.
It is. And it's nice to be diverse across all the areas. I've never grown DWC. It interests me, but you know, I've never made the plunge. It's a big commitment.
Yield interest.
You know,
The yield interest.
yeah.
Oh man.
Yield,
Yeah.
Well, what I did, since
But-
I was talking about it, is I took one of those rope totes that you can get at like Walmart or, you know, anything like that. They're like $10. Those will hold 10 gallons of fucking water. So back in the day, what I did is I bought one of those hydrofarm kits. It used to come with like the little ring dripper that goes to it, has the little air hose that goes down. And it also came with a sight tube on the side. So I cut the ropes off, which left me 4 holes in the top. I drilled a hole inside of it. I put this hydrofarm kit in it, which allowed me to see how much water was in the res at any time. And it's also the way that you do a res change because you just turn the hose and it drains all out. I kept those stacked on top of a milk crate that had like a big piece of plywood on it. So totally looking perfect and professional. Absolutely. Always professional in my gardens. And then I took a top. I cut a piece of plywood that goes around the top. I wrapped it in Panda film, cut a hole in the center and put a 10-inch net pot. And then I ran a pump that had 4 of those, like, I call them pop can air stones. They're the larger ones that are about this tall, about that big
They're
around.
supposed to spiral or whatever.
No, they don't spiral. They just kick out a lot of fucking air. So
Okay.
I try to. You like those kind?
yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I got. Tall ass ones.
Yep. And then I just
Carry
clean them
on.
every time. At the end of the grow, I take everything apart, anything that touched the water, the hoses, all that shit, and I soak it in the H2O2. You know, and you put it in there and it'll get rid of all the organic matter. Then you really, really wash it all off, dry it up. You put it in one of those nice resealable big ass bags, the storage ones. That way, the next time you want to use it, you just bust it out. It's already cleaned and away you go.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm just
So-
nervous because when I build this new building, man, I'm going to have to go through and figure out, you know, am I able to hold temperature? How is my humidity? What is this? What's that? You know, because I've been on autopilot for years. I've had the same room, the same setup, and nothing really changed. And now, you know, it's a brand new world.
Everything's changed.
So you're thinking way with the raised bed, or
What I did is I made a deal with my really good friend Baked, and he had an extra 4x4 of the grassroots raised beds. So I picked that one up off of him. Then I ordered a second one.
okay.
So I'd like to do, instead of having one big 4x8, which is cool, it kind of sucks from like a home grower standpoint because you have to, well, you don't have to, but I would recommend that you plant all the bed at the same time, because what'll happen is if you try to run perpetually in that, you'll have big monster fucking trees that are, you know, absolutely stealing light from these plants that you're trying to flip in. Then those don't get to thrive. Fuck that shit. You don't want to be pulling stuff around in week 6 and week 7 trying to make room for something else. It's just not a good way to go. So I decided that I'm going to do 2 4x4s and then be able to run 4 plants inside of each one of those.
So you're
And
gonna
then
like
be able to
separate
run.
them.
Yeah, and then, you know, I
Build
may
them
even
more.
build 2 small areas, 2 small rooms for it as well.
Yeah.
But I just something that I've learned. I've worked with this bed since 20. The hell did it say? I took the walls apart the other day and I wrote on the inside of the thing, you know, grow room, and it was like May 26, 2017 or 20. Yeah, I think it's 2017.
Well, it sounds like
Long time.
I do want to say cheers to everybody out there. Good morning. I hope you're having a good day. And if you guys have any questions, toss them in the chat for us and we'll kick them
so.
around.
The 4x4 beds. You're gonna put 2 of your lights over each one of those.
Yes, sir. Yep, because I have the oh shit, what is it? It's a
They're basically 240 watts.
Yeah, the 240 watts, 660 nanometer.
Half an HLG 550.
Yeah. Yep. And then what I'm able to do is you do get a little bit of an overlap. So I could be able to separate those just a little bit further apart because I'm going to be, you know, the 16 inches. You don't really want to have it where it's doing that because I may, as 4 plants, I'm going to need to go along the outsides.
Hell
You can't
yeah.
just mash it all inside there. You want to try to spread that footprint out a little bit. So be nice to have like a 4.5 by 4.5 light footprint.
And I think you can do that when you have the 2 independent units like you do,
Yeah.
because you're able to spread that overlapping. You know, 6 inches is huge. You know, that's huge.
That's the quote of the show right there.
Yeah, I
6
read
inches is huge.
for a
Huge.
long time. You know, I was really happy with the production. They did a good job.
Okay. Martin wants to know where's a good place to source clones. Well, if you're in the Clio area, you can go to the Clio Cup, and I know that there were several people selling clones there yesterday. The caveat being, if you do buy something from something like that, really make sure that you do your quarantine. You might really want to think about doing like a solid dip, you know, like if you happen to use, you know, sulfur or something like that. Just go ahead, put your finger over top of that cup, flip that bitch over, submerge it, bring it back up, and then be good. Keep it separated for, you know, a week or 2, and then you can introduce that to your regular garden. But it is a good opportunity for you to be able to get something that's known.
Yeah,
You
no
know,
matter who you get your clone from,
you should do that.
quarantine it and clean it because that thing's sitting outside all day.
Yes.
You know, thrips
Mite.
could be jumping onto that thing. People could be carrying mites into that. You know,
Yeah.
you never know. So that's just good conventional wisdom there.
Yep. Do your due diligence. Don't
Well, just
hate the
don't
person.
fucking bitch later on about the
Right.
fucking person that sold you dirty clones. Well, that's your fault. You should assume that everything that you get needs to be handled with care and quarantine. If you don't, that's on you.
Yep, even verified clones
Right.
that you pay a large amount of money for.
Elite.
Just,
Hashtag triggered.
just a little bit.
Fingers on the trigger.
I'm good.
I love you, Dan.
Yeah, right on. I still got that plant. It's still alive.
I'll still take it.
I'm a
We'll grow that. We'll figure out a way to grow that shit. Dan.
I'll grow it in its own tin if I have to.
tissue culture.
Like,
Yeah,
grind up some of
that's
this
a good
Colombian
idea.
Gold.
Yeah, it's a sad deal, but whatever.
Stoney was just showing me that Colombian gold.
Oh my God, Stoney was fucking cracking me up. It was like some giggle stick weave, but he actually really is a funny guy as well. He's not just a good drummer.
Funny how?
Oh,
Like a
fuck.
clown?
You
Funny,
smell
haha.
funny.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I
that's funny.
smell funny.
Ha.
I have to apologize to both Bake One and Sequence. We haven't showered in like 3 days.
You guys are spicy, huh?
Oh, I didn't notice you haven't showered
Oh
yet.
man, you can light us on fire. We'll burn for a
These guys
while.
are baby
Oh my
wipe.
God.
I've got a
These guys
shower.
some baby wipes.
Got a hose too, man. That's stubby though. Hose us
Stay
down.
hard,
Water.
Stoney.
Circus animals.
Oh my God, this smells fucking great, man.
Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? And look at it too. It's like quality old school, you know? It didn't look like that when we got it, believe me. But you could tell just by looking at it that it was the same stuff, man.
Speaking of old school, I do want to give a shout out to Detroit River Rat with that fucking hash, man. Oh, he muted you up right before he walked away, Stoney. I was trying.
Press space bar.
Want.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey.
Back.
I'm back, bitches.
There's a first.
All right. Yeah, he had, I forgot what he gave us too. He gave us big fatties rolled up. And I forgot what he said was in there. I apologize. I don't think Larry remembered either. He gave Larry one.
Yep.
Really, really cool guy, man. Chill, you know.
Exactly. That's what I like about the events, isn't just to be able to hang out with the people that I do know. I think it's really cool to be able to meet new people as well. Especially like if I'm anywhere that any of you guys are that are in chat, make sure that you come up, man. We'll burn one and kick it. It's one of the best things about the online canon community is that you can take it into real life.
Yeah.
I don't see him walking back yet. That's not a good sign.
They lost for your coffee, man.
I told them they're gonna get lost. Those guys couldn't. Never mind.
I sent 2 guys from Chicago on a trip to walk 1 block.
Not just 2 guys.
One block.
Larry and DP. I mean,
It's such a mellow town too. I don't know how they could get
There's
lost.
nothing going on, man. It's not easy to get.
They're not laying in the road. I know. I can tell that.
2/3 of the 3 Stooges.
Yeah. Which one are you then? That's what I want to know.
I
He's
guess.
the bald one.
Well, I don't know. DP is bald too, so we'd have to fight over the curly position. Maybe we'd have to be Curly and Joe. And
Nobody ever wants to be Shemp, man.
I would be Shemp. I always, you got to have that hair, man. Bobby Bronco's got Shemp hair.
It's important. You got to have the
Yeah.
right characters.
Important boomer information going on.
You don't like the Three Stooges?
Maybe.
They're
Oh,
fine. They're
sequence is
fine,
coming
but
to
I
the
don't
rescue?
reminisce about them.
Oh.
That's because
Okay.
you didn't come home from school at 3 o'clock because it's the only thing on TV to watch because we only had 4 channels.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was Thundercats for me, man. That's like what was on every
Thunder.
day when I
Yeah,
came
okay,
home.
so you're like
Thunder.
my younger brothers.
Thundercats.
He was-
Yeah.
I do remember it because my little brother had that shit.
The
He-Man and
yeah.
Skeletal.
You got to remember, Bake, that to these guys, the Three Stooges is amazing because that's the follow up to like Charlie Chaplin.
I understand this. It doesn't change the fact that it's boomer shit.
It's the same argument that
If
people
2
have-
guys were playing with a rock and figuring out fire and being like, this is reminiscent, I would be like, yeah, you're reminiscent 1,000 million years ago. Congrats. You're ultra boomer.
That's a good point. That is a really popular YouTube
Just remember this. One day you will be in this chair.
channel. Yeah. You'd be
doing
like,
the
I will-
same.
I'm hoping- I'm-
StarCraft?
You remember
You guys.
We're gonna have
Roblox, man.
we're gonna have a different name.
Remember Robux? We used to spend all that money.
Uh,
That didn't
I
exist.
didn't
Well,
do-
look at the shirt that he's wearing. Like that's the millennial boomer thing. He's
Yeah, there
going,
you go.
going back on that
Exactly.
too. You're showing it. It's cool, man.
That's all right. You can be old school.
I don't know if it's boomer because they still run this show. See,
Didn't you point out that they had the classic characters on that one though? Wasn't
yeah,
that
but
the
I
first
was
thing that you
wrong.
pointed out
It's
to
all
me?
it's all the characters that are now old.
Painted Lady called
Like
you an
Krillin
idiot.
has hair.
By the way.
She's
So
salty.
what?
Painted Lady called Baked an idiot in chat. By the way.
Yeah, but that's not new.
Sorry, Cat. I'm on my phone. I can't read it. Wish
She
I
says
could.
Baked doesn't know life before the internet. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Uh,
Of course, she was laughing.
shout out to
Baked.
Just Kyle. He says, "Boomer jokes from Baked were missing in my life." There you go.
We had to bring him back. Get everybody in a good mood to start.
I've got
the
an organ that stores them and it's been filling up.
I mean, it's been since fucking June 26th since we did one of these, so we had some material saved up. I'm sure.
What do you call it when you get rid of your boomer jokes? Is that still milking or what?
Boominating.
Oh, I don't know.
What do you
Except
call
that-
it, Scobo, when you release your jokes?
I call them dad jokes for the most part because they're like 2/3 corny usually. So you know,
Or uncle jokes that are like dad jokes, but the ones that you can't tell your kids, you tell your brother's kids.
Yeah.
dude, that's the first time I've ever heard that explained that way. But I think that nails it perfectly, man.
Those are pretty funny. I can't
Yeah.
think of one offhand, but
Those are pre-show jokes, is what those are called.
Looks like Spartan finally got out of bed.
that's
Good morning,
good.
Spartan Grown. I see Abolished is in chat. I see Red's in chat. Painted Lady is
Red
there.
shit.
The whole
Yeah, he's
gang.
heading to DJ.
Look at Dan holding up that beauty. What do you got there, Dan?
Nice,
Oh,
Dan.
wow.
On that Turpo meter, code MBGS for 10% off.
Painted Lady's not here to take the other half of the
Ooh.
argument.
Did you get
Oh,
the
God.
attachments?
This is like secret.
Ooh.
Secret sauce. Okay.
It's yeah, this is secret.
I traded some Dunkin' Donuts to Nut Tree for the attachments. It's been really useful.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
The tool. This tool's kind of dangerous if you drop it on your finger.
Why
Well, it
don't you
also
change
doesn't
out the
work well
pieces?
for diamonds and shit like that.
Oh, no. Crush it. But if you got nice saucy stuff, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the shovel Tara uses.
Yeah, yeah.
You can put like a fucking ounce on that fucker.
You won't do it.
It was well
Yeah.
worth spending the extra money to get the extra attachments.
I know, and for a few donuts, what a
For
trade.
the cost of
That's
a
all it
dozen
is.
donuts.
That's
Yeah.
donuts, huh?
Yeah,
Wow,
of
that
course
must have
we-
been done behind my back.
Yep.
Yeah, well, Nut Tree's a good
Glorious
guy.
deal.
He
You were
told
not
me-
known.
Wow.
Told me he didn't need
If I
them,
buy
so
someone a gift and then you're gonna trade him donuts for it? Wow.
Just get him donuts next time.
yeah.
Nothing
Donuts
fancy,
are a
just
great
some donuts.
commodity. People don't realize it's almost like better than crypto.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
No, the problem is that donuts always decrease. They never increase.
Yeah, that is that. Yeah, they definitely have a high deflation rate
That was factual
the
information.
moment you basically get them.
This is quality wake and bake content.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
donuts,
donuts are important for waking and baking.
Speaking of
If I had
donuts, my
donuts right
coffee
now,
is
I'd be a
not on
lot
the way.
happier.
Your coffee
Yeah.
is somewhere in the next block, right?
I just looked. It's still not on the way. I don't
Oh
know.
my goodness.
Did you get donuts with the coffee?
Like I said, they're not laying in the road, so
We're
they.
going to the police station. in about-
Donut
Fisher
coin.
calls
Yeah.
it donut coin.
After
Yeah,
the show, we're gonna have to
that's
pick
the
them
new
up from the
crypto.
Oh,
cops.
I'm
the
going to do
police.
this live, man. Let's go get them live. This will be fun. I guarantee you we'll
Whip.
hold an audience for that. I would
Yeah.
stay on to watch us pick up Larry and DP from prison.
Oh.
They went to get
Jail.
caught while
I'm
they were
sorry,
in prison.
jail. Not
Isn't,
yet.
Prison,
isn't the
holy
coffee
shit.
shop right next to the police station?
That was a
Yes.
Yeah.
They rolled a
There you
joint
go.
before they left, and then
I was
walked
gonna
over to the
just
police
say-
station.
Talbot police station was there?
It's across the
Oh.
block, but
Oh,
Painted lady
They'll
says
be
they
all
didn't
right.
beat the rush. They're just sitting, probably waiting.
somebody
there is.
here?
It does get busy.
Somebody here?
No, they're not here yet
Oh.
because I looked down the road. They can't walk that fast.
They're cutting through backyards, man. Big city shit.
I got half a donut that says DP saw some artwork or graffiti he had to check out.
You should
Taking
check his
pictures of
Instagram
everything on
page.
his
Yeah.
way.
There is some.
I'm
in
now
the-
dealing in pure donut currency, by the way, so
Like
be
that
prepared
one.
for that.
I like it.
Yeah, torch is in. Good. Already got somebody. Listen, if Dogecoin can make it, why can't donuts?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Donuts already made it, in my opinion.
boom. All right, we're fucking on
three.
a roll.
That's
Yeah,
three.
I'm
To the
getting
moon.
excited.
I think my friend 420 Green Goddess could probably get coffee here from Canada faster these days.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Wow.
Mail it.
I sent them with
Excited.
$50. They better bring that shit
Oh
back.
my god.
Oh man,
That
they're
was the fucking
shopping.
problem.
Coming back with
They're
an
definitely they're
He's
gonna
letting
come back
them
with
in.
knickknacks.
They probably walked up the cloud.
I bet maybe Larry found a
They're
guitar
just
store.
nearby because they're like goofy enough to go there and do that.
Oh, dude, yesterday when Larry was running around at those concentrates, he was like, look at this one. What do
Oh,
you think of
they're-
this one? What do you think of that one?
Oh no, I know. It was wah 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 wah.
Yep. Wah, wah, wah.
It wasn't. Look, we tried a little bit last night. And, I mean, it was okay. You know, for what he ended up paying for and
Right.
what it was.
It wasn't the Dank Man Dan. It wasn't the Yeti stash, but it wasn't at those like price points either. It was at the very low.
Oh, they're here.
Tell him, Diamond. Tell him.
Yeah, let you know.
Coffee's here.
Hit that space bar before she barks her head off.
And they
Getting
both
friends
made it
continue.
too.
He already knows. Okay.
Looking down the road. Which way did we walk there? Back?
Diamond is quite the ferocious barker when she's not ready for it.
What a lover dog. Oh my God. She hasn't left my side till just now.
I forgot to tell you guys.
She likes to be cut, that's for
But
sure.
we did.
Kingfisher says Larry took his guitar and was busking at the coffee shop.
Yeah, of course I'm taking
Did you hear DP? He said, of course I was taking pictures. See, he told on himself.
They took a picture smoking a joint in front of the police station.
There you go. And then walk back to your house in sight of it, right? So now
You gotta come in representing like this. You know?
cannabis is not a crime. Good morning, DP.
Come, son. Come on. Get on here.
I'm getting old,
Get on
guys.
there. Sit on the lap.
You can sit on my
Sit
lap.
on the lap.
Come on, pumpkin.
It
We got
feels
two
like
legs.
it feels like prom all over again.
There's 2 legs.
There
There we go. Up.
Hi, guys.
You're the lucky Pierre in the middle. Yeah, man.
There. Now I'm chaired. What's up,
You know
fellas?
what? You know what
Why
comes
is
after-
everybody
you know what comes
suddenly
after
like?
that, though?
I do.
What's up, Tara?
So hard right now.
Me too.
Morning.
I'm so hard.
Wait to see you guys.
Tara's like me
Give
too.
me your lighter, dude.
Well, you guys start seeing rock and roll.
Jesus.
It's gonna be a
Yeah,
problem.
Painted Lady's cats freaked out and thought that Diamond was over at her house, and they fucking scattered, man.
Oh no.
Those cats have PTSD.
Yeah, it's
They do.
It's
You should've
actually
been on
called.
the
It's actually
adventure
called
we just had.
PTDD, which is post-traumatic diamond disorder.
Look
Poor
here.
Diamond.
Okay, stand up and then I'm gonna get
I
out.
gotta get my drink.
Painted lady says she didn't approve of an open
I'll
relationship.
trade
Thanks for the care, guys.
Yeah,
my
That
interview.
shit broke that up quick, didn't it?
we can't have her getting mad.
Probably like, damn, you ain't showered in 3 days.
Yo, I haven't
Oh, thanks,
showered
guys.
in about 2 days.
Yeah, we
Painted-
I changed my underwear today, though.
Those
I
are
would
boys.
tip the girl and be like, this isn't my money.
Now you gotta go
But
back
we
to
did
tip
tip
them
her.
now.
They were real. That was a cool joint.
Now I got coffee, guys. I'm so excited. It is a cool place, isn't
Did you
it?
move
Yeah.
that?
complete.
It reminded me of Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah, everyone likes that coffee place. Love it.
Because Madison, Wisconsin is awesome.
Well, no, it was like a
No, I'm-
place with
I'm not
games
down.
and
I
books
wasn't-
and
Wait a
stuff
minute.
there.
Well, that's a college.
Larry, you gotta
this,
come in here and
sequence.
talk, man. You can't talk from the other
Yeah, you
side
can't
of the
talk.
wall.
Yeah, the fourth wall.
That's bullshit.
man.
That's fucking bullshit.
Gee.
Well, okay, boomer.
Man, this guy's
Pulling a Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Just do it.
I don't know.
Don't swim in the Flint River.
Who's on? I gotta.
Oh boy, we really put a silence on that.
I'm over here dying, coughing
Too
my
much.
head off, man.
Yeah, I was
Between
like,
the weed and the laughs of fucking you guys and goofy asses, man.
yeah, we got hash time soon.
8
Hell
I
yeah.
minutes.
guess we can talk about that.
I'll be smoking Jet Kush for hashtag.
What you're gonna have to, you broke up.
Did you say Jedi Kush?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
It did break up though, Bake.
Yeah. That was good hearing of you.
Us old folks, sometimes we have it turned up just right in our
Okay, yeah.
fucking, without the
fucking
whistling
hearing aid.
sound in my ear, I can get it, man.
Yeah. I bet you guys like the new
Got some
battery tech
pancakes.
coming out.
Smaller
Hey,
and
now,
smaller.
quit bashing on that shit. I do need it. I can't hear for crap.
Huh?
Hear
Huh?
it all.
Can you
Get
run
one,
it? Do you,
one of those cones?
Well, I
Dude.
wonder why. She works under those
Yeah.
big ass fans all day. It's super fucking noisy all the time. I mean, like,
What?
You need a Coke for your
Yeah.
plant, Tara?
ooh, dude, those are
Forky
fucking.
Fresh. She's
Dude.
always
We can put up a GoFundMe.
help all the time.
There we go.
What a real show's supposed to look like.
relationship. Dude, it's gotta be hilarious when you guys just hanging around as fucking. That's just fucking all hilarious.
Do bagels count as currency in my new system?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Wait a minute. Did you say bagels?
Absolutely.
That's like the
Yep.
Benjamins, man.
Although he
where
wants me
did,
to,
uh,
he wants me to pronounce it as bagel, but I refuse.
Oh,
You
fuck
just did
that.
though.
Well,
Where
I
do
mean,
your toppings come
for
in?
that.
What is cream cheese worth? What is fruit
Well, if
worth?
it's my system, cream cheese isn't worth too much. I understand it's valuable to others,
Oh, well,
but I don't like cream cheese. So,
Sequence.
but I'm definitely would include bagels.
Where you put jelly on them?
I put jelly, peanut butter,
Gelée.
cinnamon sugar.
Usually.
You can put a lot of things on a bagel.
Cinnamon sugar, or what was the thing you guys were arguing about the other day? The other sugar.
The
guys were
cinnamon
arguing
toast
about-
crunch
yeah.
sprinkle.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got that.
Good
I was
one.
laughing.
That was
I
popular with a
still
lot of
stand
people,
by
man.
it's totally different.
I agree with
It's
you.
got the MSGs in it, man.
100%.
Got MSG in it.
Martin's going
I'm
crazy
with
right
you,
now.
Sequence.
What the fuck is wrong with baked, man? The fuck?
Shout out Spartan Growing. I know you're in chat, brother.
I'm with Spartan, man. Sugar and cinnamon's all you need. You don't
Yeah,
need
because you
that.
can make it the way you want. If you
I
want more
agree.
sugar or
I
more
agree
cinnamon.
that that's a good one, but
Yeah, you got to try
what
the
I'm saying is the
CPC.
other one tastes different, therefore it has a place of its own.
That's the
Plus,
thing
it
with
costs
MSG.
more, so that means it's better.
Exactly. It's got a cooler label.
It's got
It's
better.
probably like
packaging,
$3.
Yeah.
Comes in its own container.
Yeah.
The other one's a big 250, so oof.
Yeah,
Yeah, but look
I'm
at
on
the-
your
the
side, dude.
difference that
I've
you
got
get.
it in my cupboard. It's fucking great.
And
Boom.
like, what the fuck?
Just wet your fingers
Right.
like the old lick'em sticks and then stick them in there. And
Spartan's completely calm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Calm.
black-
Card's the calmest guy you
calmer
know.
than you.
Yeah.
More than you.
Calm until like I feel like the uncalming, and then it's probably
The uncalming.
The uncalm.
and then it's probably bad.
Well, now I bet Baked gets him uncalm a lot.
There's definitely some heated debates.
Yeah,
Did you get him uncalm on the
But-
way to and from
but-
Larry's?
Get uncalm here in a minute.
You two were
Oh.
driving in the car for a few hours there and back.
Oh, Chicago?
yeah.
There's gonna be some
We
debates.
drive pretty good together.
just,
But I think
Hey.
that's more of like a staying alive thing.
right.
Baked and I debate in the car about
Oh, yeah.
chocolate.
Yeah. He,
Well, the thing is
he tries
that
to
Baked
fuck
will
up
do-
Hershey's.
Yeah, but you'll debate with people, but you're not getting angry
Oh,
though. That's the
Jesus.
whole
No.
thing. You're just
No.
fucking
No.
kicking it back and forth.
You should
Yeah.
have heard these
Like
two all the
80%
way back
angry.
from Indianapolis. They were arguing about Hershey's chocolate and puke.
For like an hour.
Porch is just back there chilling.
Cacao.
I'm just back there fucking smoking joints, passing them around.
He's like, I sure
guys
would
are-
like a Hershey bar.
I would fucking love a Hershey bar right now.
Ew, this guy
We
taco
got some in
ketchup.
What?
cooler,
No, it's
man.
ketchup.
it's because we had Hershey's
Ketchup and
chocolate
cream
covered
cheese.
pretzels.
That sounds gross.
Baked. Do
Harry-
not.
Hershey-
Baked-
Oh, I like
Horse
capers.
farmer needs
No,
one.
don't condiment shame, man. Don't be a
Yeah.
condiment shamer.
Yeah, but that's a crazy one, man.
What?
Ketchup and cream cheese?
I concur.
What?
That's
Pretty
in the
crazy.
chat.
I don't
Yeah.
condiment
Mayo,
shame.
there's
I'm
mayo.
not
chop, it's
shaming.
not
Do
that
what
far.
you want to do, but I haven't ever heard of that.
I'll
That's,
shame- I'll
that's a
shame
new
now.
one.
That's gross.
It's
He'll
not that
shame
far
it.
from that mayo chup.
And
Yeah,
like-
I've heard of that.
Just like ranch.
But they
ketchup,
sell
too.
that
It's
now.
weird.
They'll sell that pre-made.
Yeah,
Tartar sauce and ketchup, man.
3 minutes
minutes.
last time.
Oh man, I was about to say that.
That's how I
You've
saw
tried.
That,
I know.
That's how I saw with that bait.
Pains lady says, I keep wondering when Porch Farmer's flight departs.
This fucking plane's grounded, bro.
The heat
Hope-
wave.
Hopefully it's not Delta.
No. It means you're doing it wrong, man. You got to fly with the Eagles, man.
Flying Delta, baby.
Not yet.
Flying Spirit.
I'll take
Flying
that.
Spirit.
Don't lose my luggage.
So you're going to get there in spirit.
If I start scraping, I think I can get a Dank Man Dan dab out of this.
Well, I've got a Dank Man Dan dab around here.
I have one, yeah, when I was there.
Grab it for you.
I can get it.
Cheers, Dan.
Dan, we got your primal around these parts still.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I've got everything still around.
On mute.
Yeah, man.
You guys are off.
Well, to me, the best wake and bake shows that we do is when we have both Tara and Dan with us.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, the addition of Baked and Porch has really been fun too.
We
So
had to
It's great.
even it out.
Love having it.
exactly, man.
Yeah, it's getting a little
Exactly.
fucking
Old to
elderly.
new ratio.
Exactly. It's getting too old in here. Too dusty.
Yeah,
I'm a man, I
call
like
it the new-
averages. So let's lower
Yeah.
that.
I mean, if we ever had any kind of, show silence, you could just listen to the arteries heart.
you imagine
Oh my
if
god.
If all of the references on this show ended in 1950, how bad it would be, you know?
Oh yeah.
It'd be like listening to Bob and Tom. So you got to have
Yeah, pretty much.
some young references.
Yeah.
People talk
This
about
dog
new
doesn't
types of
stop.
currency. Evolution, man.
It's not
That's
the
right.
dog, it's the idiots outside making the dogs.
Are they smoking cigarettes? Is
I
that
don't know what they're doing out there, man.
Hash time.
Oh boy.
oh shit, I better get to work here.
Rumor has it I'm driving an ice cream truck. I fucking wish. I want a soft
Dude.
serve ice cream machine so bad in my life.
Dude, we found the one, remember?
I know but
Tabletop
it's like
fucking soft serve.
$1,000.
But you'll get $1,000 worth of use out of it.
Oh, I
Yes, you
fucking
will.
would.
Well, then there you go.
Chocolate, vanilla, swirl. That's all you need.
The big
Just
three.
stay no strawberry.
Maybe I gotta source some waffle cones.
Mm.
All right, let me hit this.
Nate just
They're all
gonna spend the
worked
rest
out.
of his life on this shitter, dude. Just chugging soft serve and shitting out fake sugar
Wait till you
ice
get-
cream.
That's
milk.
okay. That's okay.
It'll be a happy life.
Yeah, Spartan, I'll have the Twisted Metal by the end of it. The ice cream truck from Twisted Metal.
Fuck yeah.
Hated ladies getting you, sniping you from the comments too.
Yeah. That's all right. She's right though. I do like the swirl.
We have a comment from Susan Stewart says, Dankman Dan, the product from Luzerne is so good. I'm not sharing. Man, let me tell you something. What when we met her, when she met us, she was happy. And then when she seen Dankman Dan, she like fucking took her happiness to like a whole other level, man. She was, I gotta talk to you. It was so funny, man.
It was so great to meet her. Susan is such a pleasure.
And those
Fabulous.
those caramels, man. Was it hickory nuts in there? I think it was, man. Yeah.
Hickory nuts, very good. I still have a few of those in the refrigerator.
We're talking
That's where
about
mine
that.
are at too.
Well,
Need to make a
I'm
coffee.
glad you guys like the concentrate.
We love your concentrates.
Yes. Now if I can get your friend to get me that Singapore sling cut.
Don't have
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Tara, we lost you. I think we lost her for good. Yeah, that's a great
think-
cut though. I just love the like
Yes.
tingy.
yeah, he don't have it no more, unfortunately. But he does have white truffle, so we'll have some white truffle rosin coming down the line here shortly.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody
things
around
are
here has it.
Yeah, that my outdoor is doing really good, and I'm going to put all that to rosin. So there's going to be some great flavors coming out. I ran the Tsunami #5 outdoors to see what the outdoor terps are like versus the indoor terps, and I chose to run it in cocoa and feed it nectar so it could be expressed similar to the indoor. So that's in a pot, and that's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's
You
looking.
You top dressed one shot.
I did. I heard you guys talking about the one shot the other day. I did that in my raised bed. We have a raised bed on one side of the greenhouse that we put old cocoa bales and stuff we've ran through the garden, and then we put some potty mix in there from Home Depot. We tried propagating a garden in there last year, and everything just grew too fast, and it bolted and never made it to the fruits that we were looking for. So it wasn't a great idea to grow a garden in there, but it's been great for the cannabis. We re-amended the soil with some I think we went with this forest. I put like 4 bags in there just to fluff up the soil.
Yep.
And I put one shot in there, man, at 2 tablespoons per gallon. I estimated the gallons, put that shit in there. It was pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Tip burn. My plants are luscious green, just beautiful. And man, all I do is hose water these things. I don't shit, just hose water. Now I have introduced some microbes and stuff in there to keep the microbe activity alive in the bed. but yeah, it's doing really good. And that's a slow release dry amendment that you top dress every 3 to 5 weeks. I planted my greenhouse late this year, the last week of July. So I amended the soil about 2 weeks prior to planting because you want the nutrients available. It takes about 2 weeks for them to start breaking down. Then we planted, and then 4 weeks later we re-amend, and we're probably good through flower.
Yeah.
It'll grow a great product, but if you really want to push your plants, you'll have to supplement the feeds, or maybe add some worm castings if late veg or something like that. But
Do some teas or something.
yeah, it's a great product. It's all the bottles that are slow release from the line that I use for my indoor, and it's great. It's a great
I've liked it so far. I pretty
Yeah.
much done the same thing as you, like a little bit of Ocean Forest, and then I one-shotted it, and boom, next thing you know, things start greening up again.
Yeah,
It's
they're
great for me.
gorgeous. I have stalks that are like freaking that, in this raised bed, and
Yep.
they're hitting the ceiling on the goddamn greenhouse. I had to go in there and snap them all down because they're under 2 layers of trellis already. But I'm not complaining at all.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, they're doing real good.
Are they flowering good yet? Like,
Okay, so here's the thing. The plants in the raised bed that I showed you guys on the video today, those ones are early flower because they get light a lot longer. I also, on the other side of the greenhouse, I have plants in pots. Now those are on the ground, so they get shaded out quicker, and they're already full bud, almost crowning to the point. So they're probably, good 2 weeks into flower. Little bit later on the ones in the raised bed, but they're all pushing pistils and stuff.
cool,
So.
cool. Yeah. A lot of my stuff, I gotta go check on it, but last I checked, it was just a couple pistols. It was real slow.
Yeah, it can stop the stretch anytime now, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am battling a small aphid problem in there in the greenhouse. Nothing major. I released a shit ton of ladybugs in there, and they're in there, doing their little ladybug thing, making little freaking babies. So it's not like they're everywhere, but it's a concern. And
Yeah.
I try to keep the ant population down. But it's fucking hard outdoors, man. Hate that shit.
Did you battle ants last year like that?
No, I had 2 plants in there that got hit really hard with aphids and thrips. They were tiny.
But were they? I don't think it was ants that you had though.
No.
So I wonder what brought them this year.
Well, that's probably ants outside of the greenhouse. You know what I'm saying? We have a big yard.
Right.
Yeah.
What was the name of that one plant? Was it Divine Storm? Is that what that big motherfucker was last year?
Yeah, it was Divine Storm. My number 2 pheno. It was massive. We ended up getting 7 off that plant.
7 pounds.
7 fucking pounds out of a 20 cocoa. It filled that whole.
It was a beauty, man. But I've always liked that greenhouse, though, man. Like when I seen it earlier when you were walking through it in the pre-show, I was like, man, I like that place. What's the size on that?
It's 10 by 12.
Okay. How much did that end up costing you? Because you built that yourself. You didn't buy a kit for that, did you?
I bought this end cut kit it's real simple from this place called House, HOUZZ. It was a kit where you could just end cut your little 2x2s and put them together certain lengths, and it builds the frame. And then you have the choice on what you're going to wrap it in. I chose the polycarbonate. That was the most expensive.
I love that though, man. Like as far as cannabis and stuff, it just gives you that level of like semi-privacy with it, while it's still being able to illuminate everything from all sides.
I have a privacy fence around my property. The polycarbonate, it was about $1,200 for the polycarbonate to go around it, but it lasts for like 3 to 5 years.
Right.
If I different, I probably put more green ones.
Right.
If you want to drive it, it's clear all the way around mine. Gets real fucking hot in there. So, but the plants don't seem to mind. They keep them hydrated. I got vents on the roof that open up.
Do you have anything in the gables or any kind of fan system that pulls air through or into the building?
I have a window on one side, and then my doors they're screened and they're like 6 foot.
Oh yeah, so you're able to pull some air through there.
Oh yeah, she blows through, and then I have a fan in there that's mounted in there that continuously blows air. But yeah, the plants, they do good in there.
It's just like a nice hot day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it gets up to 101 in there sometimes, but I don't mind that PM at fucking Bay.
Right, as long as you keep airflow and moisture.
Yeah.
One good thing for me is that I've seen so many different, cool people that I've met have shown me their greenhouses and how they did it, that, I'm going to do my own amalgamation of a couple of things if I ever got to that point. Like, I really liked what Sequence did for his solution with the thermostat and the automatic louvers that would open up, man. Like,
yeah, great.
That was cool as fuck.
On a fucking hot, rainy day, that motherfuckers will open up too. If you're using it to open up a roof vent, keep that in mind. No, you don't want water.
Yeah, I would be doing the gables because of that reason. I'm like, ooh, I don't know about that, man.
Yeah.
You can get some pretty smart sensors that will or won't open if it's the humidity, is too high or.
Oh yeah, it's just another parameter, right?
Yeah, you can add more parameters to it.
Where would you look for something like that, Sequence, if you were trying to Google it?
The company where they Spartan Timers has a bunch of different things that are really good at that sort of deal. Control Master has stuff like that. There's a lot of like master grow room controllers that'll have that sort of thing, and then you can just use relays and that stuff and make it yourself. Usually cheaper. That's how a lot of the greenhouse stuff was done. It was hardwired and done with relays. And I'm still dishing out dabs for hash time here.
There you go.
That little chugger.
What's that, Dan?
That little rig he has.
I know, I love that thing, man. Yeah. Well, I like it because I don't have that much lung capacity anymore as like a longtime dumb smoker. So something like that is easier for me to control than, like a big fucking bong anymore, man.
Hey, Sequence.
I got a torch now, so I'm going to make one.
Hey, Sequence. How quickly does that torch heat up your banger?
I have not tried that yet.
Oh, okay.
You don't want it to fucking melt the bottom out of it, and they're good.
Dude, I tell you what, when I get it all set up, I'll do a dab like that. I'll use a cheap banger though.
So can you hold that torch up again and tell us what brand that is? Because there are people that are following along on your journey.
Oh shit! All right, this is a GTT Phantom. I bought this used. This is $1,200 brand new.
Okay. What'd you get it for? Since we're being all out there,
$800.
Okay, that's a good price then.
Got 2 torches. Try to hold it up.
Okay.
So the center torch right there, you can see like the
star
line that separates them.
Yeah.
Maybe I should spotlight myself here. Bam.
There
okay.
you go.
So the line that separates the 2 torches, the one on the inside is called a link. It's actually a different torch. It costs like $500, I think.
Oh my god.
The one on the outside is the Phantom. So you can turn them on and off independently depending on how much heat you want, basically. If you want a bigger flame or a smaller flame.
Dude, I'm super excited for you. I can't imagine how excited you must be yourself to be able to like dive into something new.
Yeah, and that's why Stoney's here actually, is because after this we're gonna go in the
wiring.
garage and look at all the wiring, and he's a guru at that. And
Where they're gonna put
I'm excited because I volunteered to be a tester for him, and I'm
Dan's
excited.
gonna test the rigs and make sure that they all work.
Oh shit!
Oh, get
that's a
in
good
line,
gig that
Dan.
nobody knew about that was available.
I'll trade him right.
Yeah.
I'll treat him right.
I told him I need a recycler.
Come on, man. Just somebody ask for a chillum. You know what, Sequence? I want a fucking old timey steamroller. There you go.
I have. Let's see. I was talking with Baked about this yesterday, and I don't have any like grand expectation of myself that I'm gonna walk into it and be amazing. It's like Rick just said. Have I made my first piece of glass? No, I haven't done it at all.
No,
I'm just very interested in it. And decided to buy the stuff and.
Bro, that's what I'm hoping. Your crappiest piece you make, so you're fucking bad at.
They are gonna suck at first, for sure.
I don't believe that. I don't think they're gonna meet your expectations on what you want to achieve with it. But I doubt that anyone will ever see a piece that sucks because you won't let it even be seen.
Dude,
Well, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying too. It's like the first recycler I ever make is going to probably be the most expensive one because it's going to be like
8 times made.
yeah, 15 tries and like 50 pounds of glass to make it.
Your life's
Okay.
It's going to
work.
be a piece of shit that only recycles on one side, and then
Come on now.
give us the
40 acres. Yes, that is DP in the background talking.
Cheers.
There you go.
we told him not to do that shit, but
give us the
Yeah,
price,
you know how it works.
He's a rookie to this shit, man. Cut him
Yeah.
some slack.
give us
he
the price
dropped.
range cost to buy this glass. You know, you're starting.
Yeah, we'll just buy the material and give it to you, and then you can fucking destroy our shit.
Colored glass is about $100 a pound, and then
What's the
Clear.
pound of glass?
Now, does it
clear
come?
glass.
How
Like a-
much is this way?
You're cutting in and out, Dan. I couldn't hear you.
I said, does it come in like pellets or solid block?
Rod.
It comes in rods, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm
Actually, I can just look this shit up for you, huh?
Billy Billy Boo.
Share screen. And
Read it yourself, right?
Ooh.
these are different colors after they're melted. They'll show you. So
Okay.
whatever, I'll just click one.
That's pretty sweet, man.
It is really
Great.
sweet.
So that's
Half
not
pound
something you have to
increments.
create as the glass blower.
This one is.
Sometimes those already do it. Okay, 68. That's more than $2.
You're not creating most of these colors. You can buy the colors in rods, so that these will all be the different colors.
right.
crazy.
I can hear Larry playing guitar outside.
He totally is. He's a rocker, man.
He's busking.
Percent.
Right,
But
Kingfisher.
like, you can get whatever. You can get lower quality rods too. Like odd quality is the lowest, so it's cheaper. Second quality, so like they'll have more air bubbles in them, or they'll have stones, different shit in there.
Really?
There's a lot of different kinds of colors, light reactive shit.
Wow.
So it depends on what you want.
And the name of this website is northstarglass.com if anybody can't read that.
Damn.
This one's 84 a pound because it changes from this color in the light.
LED flashlight UV. Yeah.
UV. Yeah.
Oh,
That's why those millies are so fucking expensive, bro. That and it takes a long time to make some of those fucking things.
It takes a
Oh,
long time
man.
just to prep the tubing. Like just to put that color onto a tube to make this
Mm-hmm.
might take 2 hours.
crazy.
So, man.
It's an interesting, really fun.
Proton rods.
That one's 73 a pound. There's a lot of places to buy it. Clear glass is a lot cheaper. That's what you just practice with that and learn your craft.
Oh,
So what I'm hearing is that's the Dollar General and not the Dick Blick of fucking supplies.
Yeah, I'll probably buy like a sample pack of glass just so I have all the colors, just so you don't get bored. But like 95% would probably be clear stuff while you
Okay.
learn how to form it. And
Let me ask you this: what are you most excited to make?
I wanted to make a recycler for myself. It was my first goal. Damn it,
Come
Larry.
on, Diamond.
Or no, are you like thinking like a simple single recycler, doubles, triples?
Whatever you can get.
I don't know, yeah, but
What's most difficult?
I like pendants too. I'll probably make a lot of pendants because I wear them. So if
Cool.
I'm like, oh, I want a blue pendant for my blue outfit, I'm gonna make a blue pendant.
Can you? I know
That type
you
of
have
shit.
it on. Is there any way that you can hold your millie up to the glass or the screen? Because people would like to see that too, man. That's a really pretty one. Yeah.
I would request
This
it.
rig?
No, the millie. The
Which
pendant.
one? This?
Yeah.
I was like, what is he talking? This doesn't have a milli in it.
Now, what is a milli for those that are on?
But this is made using dot stack.
There you go. The spotlight. And
Sure.
there we go. There.
That's made by Juju Glass.
Then
It's
flip
got
it
an
over.
It's got an opal in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super sweet, man. You can end up spending a lot of money on those. You can spend hundreds of dollars on those.
No, thousands, dude.
Well,
Firefly makes pendants that sell for over 3,000 in auctions on Instagram
oof,
each.
I have not seen that. Yeah, wow.
Unreal, dude. Beautiful though.
hmm But you can
any quality
also, if you just like the glass side of things and you're not big on names, you can go to somewhere like Etsy and you can type in like Millie Pendant or something like that. I haven't tried using Dot Snack as like a search term over there to know, but yeah, there it is.
You know, I got two little glass pieces.
These
Rigs.
are millies right here. These
Look at
skulls
this.
that are inside of this,
Yeah.
that's what a millie is a picture that's on a piece of glass, and they break that off and put it in that piece. So all
Yep.
these little chips
Where?
are millies.
Yes.
Let me see.
The amount of time it would take to make that is crazy.
And that's where the cost comes
Where's
from,
the
is
millie?
people
I
don't.
didn't listen to you.
And Illuminati is the green color glass that's been discontinued for like 5 years. So that's where a lot of that cost comes from too.
Exclusivity.
Yeah.
Is that Donkey Kong?
So that's what it looks like in regular light.
That's really
Because
cool.
that glass is so UV reactive.
That's
But yeah,
badass.
all of those chips are different millies. There's a globe, all these skulls. The thing on the tongue is made out of little
Each one of
chunks.
those are laid in too.
That's
Yeah.
so dope. Thanks.
Each one of those little rows.
That thing is probably heavy as shit too, man.
Yeah, and it probably sold for. I mean, usually his pieces will sell for over $3,000.
That's beautiful.
Wow. Look at that. Because that's what your rig has right there, is that style
Yeah,
of
reticello is what that's called. The line work on the side.
Damn.
yeah, man.
Good shit. Hopefully, I get
That's
that
so
good, and then people will pay me, and then I can quit my job. That would be
That's
great.
the
That
ultimate
would be
goal,
great.
man.
That'd be great.
That'd be really great.
I believe.
Damn, it's dope. Man. Was that Donkey Kong, by the way? Or
Just yeah. So like all of these glass guys will have like a signature style. So like maybe one person.
Can you think of another name to bring up on Instagram?
Well, like Trapper Studio is a female glass blower who does trout.
I don't think I've seen her work.
People might think this is really interesting. All of her pieces are fish.
Oh my god, that's fucking realistic as shit.
Hold on.
Realistic.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Damn.
Yeah, all of her
Puffco?
pieces are fish.
Puffer,
Yeah.
Puffer.
Oh, that's cool.
Damn. She's
So-
in Minnesota.
Yeah, really realistic fish stuff. Makes caps and makes,
Look at that
pendants.
pendant. Holy shit.
The little marbles. That's cool.
Yeah, they're like fish eggs or whatever. Caviar
Yeah.
pearls.
Caviar.
Yep, little salmon eggs, man.
And that's pretty.
She's super talented. I mean, there's an infinite amount. So like, this is one person's style, right? And you can, just everybody has their own, and then
Yep.
they do that. And
Yeah, man.
if you're into that style, you want to buy that art so that you know who to go to, and then
Look at all these
people usually
names.
collect one person's stuff.
Shout out to
Banjo's
Acres.
incredible. Yeah, 40
Yeah.
acres. He has
Thanks
a
for
smoke
dropping
shop,
by.
so he knows.
Yeah.
He was explaining
yeah,
how
yeah.
millies are made. Shout out to 40 acres, yeah, for sure.
See, wet blanket, that's made for you right there, man.
Yep.
You work at a hatchery, then there you go.
They sequence. How do they make the actual little rosettes and stuff that are the millies themselves? Those intricate little designs.
So they just take colored rod and draw it out,
Okay.
and then pull it out and do a little stick, and then break that off onto the glass.
So it's almost like a sushi roll.
It's extruded, yeah.
Yes.
Heavy duty. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a great way to explain it. It's like a sushi roll.
Mhm.
Interesting.
So you basically draw out, imagine drawing a picture from the center out,
Sure.
perpendicular to the surface,
Yeah.
because you're not actually drawing the image, you're drawing the image sideways in layers.
Okay.
So it's really something.
So you have to think about it.
Yeah, you really got to
do.
think about it. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you have to be talented as not just a glass blower, but as also someone who can draw with the rod. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you think of the classic
I'm
one.
gonna stream some glass blowing. I intend to.
Yeah. So the next time that you see that piece that has like the Homer Simpson or something like that, that's kind of a little bit crooked, or the classic Steely that doesn't look quite right, cut him some slack, man. That shit's fucking difficult.
Right.
So what do you plan on doing as your very first thing? You're gonna go right straight to doing
No, I'm gonna practice like.
pendants?
Oh shit. These are the horse. There's ones for baked right there.
So Windstar Glass is a
Oh, sick.
champion glass blower, and
Yeah,
she
it's-
does what's called surface text. So she just draws on the glass basically. And she's a really good artist. She just decided to do art on glass.
Yeah.
And there's a
Yeah.
cat piece, so Larry will like this one.
Wow.
Oh,
Check
wow.
out the
That's
opal.
fucking sweet.
I just
So,
Dope
like-
opal.
That's
So
a
if
pretty
you
awesome
want glass
bomb.
that's in this style, so now you can contact her and say, I want any image,
Right.
anything, and she
You
can
want
put that
Yeah, like the catachronic cat.
gold.
That's a beautiful piece too. Shit.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay then.
So she made these panels probably, and then Hick Dog, her partner, made the sculpture part.
Wow. That is
Oh,
cool.
so it's a collaborative.
Yeah, that's a collab.
So all these little glass pieces are laid on, right?
Yep, and they're all welded together.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So like for
And that's like a
her,
million
if you wanted
dollars?
somebody to, or any design put on a piece of glass that was like a painting, you would contact her and she would do it for you.
That's cool. Custom pieces. Those butterflies were sweet too, man.
That's what they look like when you're
Man,
when you're
that's
doing it.
amazing.
And there's the torch. Yeah. Then she
does
cuts
great
that piece off and
That
fucking
piece
puts
of
it
black
together.
that she's using to put that on there is called a stringer. I think that's Scooby Doo.
Yes.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, Scooby with the leaf.
So like if you can imagine it with glass, you can
That's
make
cool.
Right.
it. Butt cheeks on there.
Yeah, that's all.
Show off those butterflies.
She does ones that are booties.
Oh, those are even fucking cooler, man.
Yeah,
Holy shit. Wow.
It's pretty cool.
fidget toy for adults.
There's her booties, booty pendants.
The guys who have kids laugh.
Yeah, right.
Fidget toys.
I got a fidget toy. Fuck off.
Oh, you're still a kid, dude.
Fuck
If you rode my car baked, you'd go in the back seat and I'd be strapping you in.
Next time,
Strap. Give him the bongos to play with, man.
I don't know where it is, but I know I got one somewhere.
I was a big
Tony
rat.
has one for you. Don't worry. It's coming your way.
Evolved now. It's little like bubble wrap sheets.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sequence, what's the name of that YouTube channel? Is it Corning Museum of Glass that does all
That's
those?
one. They're doing soft glass, mostly furnace work, but
Mm-hmm.
it's you can learn a lot on there. But Torch Talk is like a podcast like us, but for glass blowers. So they have a lot of the big glass blowers on, and they'll do like a demo, like here's how to make a Sherlock with so and so or whatever. And then for learning glass, Revere Glass does a lot of like teaching stuff. So
Yeah, I
they
watched a lot of him. He's got a lot of videos too.
they've got a channel that shows you how to make shit, and then they also have a YouTube page or whatever, like a Patreon type thing that you can pay to be in. And I guess he does like 4 to 7 lessons a week or some shit. So maybe you'll get in on that. I think it's only like $10 a month, and you can get tons of lessons,
Well, and you can ask questions too.
or even if it might be good to have like an idea of what to make in a day, you know,
Right.
or what you want to make when you're.
Well, that's what I like for him is he just starts the camera and then you just watch him make the whole, in the beginning he'll do the little intro on what he's talking about, show you the finished piece, and then keep going from there until it's done, so you can see that it's not.
I love watching the. No, Larry's hitting the giant bong skill.
That's not me coughing.
Oh, yeah, bring that beast over.
That's him coughing.
They're hitting the bong.
On the spot.
The Zong rides again.
Skillbo had to win 500. Us, the pool party. We got
There
a
you
long.
go.
Yeah, he
There
was
you-
mentioning that at my house sequence. You want to make sure you like got it on record.
I won.
He definitely won.
I won.
Definitely.
I won.
All that weed.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What's
Like,
left
I got-
of my harvest? I said smoke as much as you want, so they're hitting the bong back there.
There you go.
Relentless.
I don't know where. No, it's fine. I don't know. I don't remember where I was in my story. That doesn't matter.
Wake
Doesn't
and
matter.
It's the wake and bake.
It's
We're
the wake
focusing on
and
the
bake.
bake part, man. What else do I
Gotta
have
get
here
your
to
head
smoke?
straight.
If you're interested in glass
We
blowing,
smoked our first.
if you're interested in maybe
Three
seeing my
o'clock.
journey and doing the glass blowing, make sure you follow me. I don't
Are you
ever
gonna
shout out
create-
my Instagram. So
Are you going to create a different channel on Instagram, a different account for glass blowing? Are you going to stay right under the sequence?
probably not.
Okay, so that's
I will
sequence
probably
underscore
make-
MI.
I don't know if I might make a different one for like auctioning pieces. I don't know. We'll see. But
probably be cool. The second one for your auction.
yeah,
Start making pieces so you can trade with Dab Smiths again.
I know, dude.
That's a guy that's got some nice glass.
He is some.
Yeah.
nice-
Gram for auction of glass pieces, and I've been happy with the glass pieces I got from him. Nice hand blown rigs for 100 $120. I win these.
Yeah.
That's bad, dude. I can drop that piece, break it, and not feel like fucking
Right.
Yeah.
but
Or now I might be able to fix some. You never know.
Yeah.
Weld it back together.
Right.
You know, somebody else who's got a great glass collection, and I really like his wigwag is Yeti Stash, man.
Daddy's
Oh.
got some new stuff. So that glass is made by Global Glassworks.
That's a beautiful piece.
Almost all of Yeti's stuff is made by Global Glassworks, and that's Ben Burney, and he's out of Lansing.
Oh, so it's a Michigan one. Yeah, man. It's even
Yeah, I was up at his house for that event, Weekend at Bernie's. This is him right here pulling this. So he makes this reticello. They have a lathe there. That's how a lot of this stuff right here is made so good. I guess he does his reticellos by hand, though. I haven't seen him do it. So
There we go. Oh, so
there's that
UV glass.
Illuminati. Yeah.
wow.
So the technique that these are all different little millies. They're stacked together to make one big one, and then they use that on pieces.
That's awesome.
He was on the news. The white cane that was on the outside of one of these pieces. That's it.
Wow.
I guess
That
not.
is kick ass.
Yeah,
man.
that's way out of my league, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, right here. This white piece right here is what
Oh,
they're
yeah.
he's known for. This is called DNA Tech. I guess he
Fucking
created
sweet.
that.
Pretty
Wow.
sweet.
DNA thing.
Yeah. It's like a double helix inside of itself.
Yeah. That is awesome.
This is all called reticello, this line work here. I guess he does that by hand. So imagine keeping that even
Man,
while the glass
you can
is
see that
fluid.
It's handmade. If you look right where you man, that's excellent. Wow.
I couldn't use that thing.
Well, I don't think you'd be ripping bonds.
Stoney
on
says
that,
I couldn't
though,
use
right?
that thing.
Something like
Be the shelf
I
cleaner.
need something useful.
Yeah,
Something I
right.
could break and go back to the store and pick up another
But I mean,
one.
that's local talent. That guy's
No, I
right
know,
here
I-
in Michigan,
trust
and
me,
that's amazing.
hard.
I love
I just ain't
that.
got cash for that right now.
But I
That's
mean,
next level shit.
Oh, the price tag on that, yeah.
yeah, you're not wanting.
I'm
to-
sure that
you're
thing's
not wanting
More than what my
A
a
cars are.
small,
worth.
yeah, a small car.
to- Right, exactly. It's not a car bong.
Yeah.
Here's a milli of a skull or something that they made, a face. This guy.
Yeah.
That's fucking
So
sweet.
this is how they made it. All the different. They make each piece individually,
Wow.
and then they stick them together. They melt them together and
And then fill the shape.
add in the margins.
That's awesome.
So they do each one from the middle to the edge, and then they stretch it out. So that's all those pieces stuck together with, they made the other part with rods.
And now, once it's heated, can they stretch the face?
Yeah,
for-
they
okay.
extrude it really
And
instead
so
of
then he
making
can
it this
twist
big.
it like he did here.
Yeah, they'll pull them down and make them.
Wow, look at that one.
It's fucking awesome.
So
It's like the
wow.
glass show.
Those are-
Herman Munster, I see him.
He's smoking a J.
Yeah, man.
So that's a bunch of milli chips of the same design.
Those are awesome.
Hell yeah.
Mad skill, man.
Oh yeah, that's
Super
Dude,
cool.
Can't wait till we can at sequences.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully,
I'm so stoked for sequence
I-
to do that shit. You already got the brain.
hopefully I can learn it and be good at it.
Hopefully,
That's so cool.
So yeah, that's how they make
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And so now this teeth can be stretched and twisted once he's melted together, right?
Yeah, so that he's just laying it out on this design, and then now he knows where he'll have to fill in.
Sure, that is amazing.
Great.
I hope this one is marked under educational rather than humor, man.
Yeah.
Maybe you can guys get this on PBS this edition.
A little too much profanity for that.
We get a lot of beeping going on.
It's a lot of beeping. It's just authentic that way.
$1,000 a beep. I don't.
Oh man, forget it. I didn't know it was that much money.
Danner brings up Space Castle's event. I got to meet Space Castle at that event, Weekend at Bernie's. He was super nice to me. So if you want to meet Space Castle, he's showing off a bunch of his pieces today at Sapo Sesh. I showed a bunch of other people's stuff. I could probably show his.
And that's a vehicle city.
Yeah. He has his own technique that he does called Trippy Tech. Let's see if I can find a picture of it.
Yeah, your tray makes up stone.
The tray mix has got him stoned, he said.
That's a good way to go.
All right, let's sure.
That's just up and smoking on mine.
Let's see. This
Sweet
this
piece.
pattern right here is called his Trippy Tech that he made, this black and white. So I'm setting up all their pieces for the event here. Let's see. Yeah, this is Space Castle. He's another local guy, and he's obviously very, very talented.
Oh man, that's sweet. The cactus.
Look at skull and oh yeah, the third eye, the cactus.
Wow.
He was talking about how much time it takes him to make that pattern, and sometimes I'll make too much, and then when I gotta peel it off to make whatever piece, I'm like, okay, there was an hour of work that I did for no
So, but
reason.
you can peel it off
That's
if
the
you
worst
fuck
of being
up.
an artist.
Yeah.
That's
Was that a
cool.
biggie crown that you just flew by?
Well, I'm looking for a
No, there we
certain
go.
thing,
Okay.
so I figured out what that paint is they use for the gold.
That's a paint, not a glass. Okay.
Yeah, so someday I'll be able to do that.
Because that just goes in the kiln and all gets baked in.
Yeah. Oh well.
Wait, go back to the one that looked like food on a plate. Yeah.
That's food.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
That's food.
I'd say,
Oh
man,
my
that guy's he's really good. You
Get
know?
him
Really good, dude.
Fucking nailed it, bro.
Yeah, one day I decided to make a plate of glass.
It's functional.
Fucking funny.
Oh, it's like clouds, man.
Be loud on the couch.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Wow.
cool.
Ask that before I.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking sick, man.
Yep.
Pretty neat.
I've been lucky in that the only glass I've ever broken is my own. I've never broken anybody else's, pipe or bong or anything like that. So, I'm always careful though. Like if I go over to Sequence's house and I use that little rig, man, I'm like, oof, I want to drop it,
Yeah.
but it's a smooth ripper.
Wow.
That's cool.
Oh, that's fucking unique. I haven't seen one like that before.
Was that a card cap?
I don't think it would work very good as a carb cap.
I wouldn't seal for shit.
It looked like it might. It had a fat bottom.
Oh, that's sweet too.
Can't burn it, you know?
Yeah, I'm with Larry.
I think they're just marbles, right?
Larry's like,
Yeah. They're carved.
No.
That's too big to be a marble, man.
Yeah, that one might be.
Well, not
That
a
one
not a
looks like
functional marble, just a marble.
Oh, okay. Like,
That one looks
what
like an
fucking
old-time
banger are you putting that in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet stuff.
All right. Something else.
Something else. Something else.
For the chat.
Cheers,
Yeah,
Chad.
it was
Thanks
a
for
lot
hanging in
before.
with us. If you do guys have any questions, drop them in there. We'll kick
What
it
do
around
you,
the last
what do
little
you
bit, man.
guys say up here? How about them tigers?
The Lions,
Yeah.
how they lost last night already?
Tigers.
Yeah, man.
Oh, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
so I'm
Well, that's why you asked
Sequence.
about the
That's
Tigers.
spoken like a true long-term Lions guy.
Dude, the Lions, they're not supposed to win a lot this year, though. They're
It's a rebuilding year, right?
Less than 5 games they're going to win.
Yeah, I was thinking that I was reading something on Reddit and it was saying that You know, they got 3 games they should win. They got one that they'll luck into, and one somebody won't be prepared for.
Right, something like that. I don't expect them to win more than, and I'm a Lions fan, so I'm just realistic about it.
That's good.
And based on last year, Michigan's team's not going to be great either, so we'll see how that goes.
Dude, one of these years, man. See, what's hard for me is that when, you know, I'm so old that when I was young, Michigan was good.
You guys sound
Right.
You guys sound like you're talking about Jacksonville.
Oh,
yeah. I mean,
Jacksonville's at least fucking, you know, done some things.
There's only like 5 teams that really sound different, you know, and then all the rest of the league is used to not getting very far. It's no big deal.
We need parity, man.
We need parity.
Parity.
Kingfisher says every year is a rebuilding year for the Lions. I agree.
That's the joke. Yeah.
I like that. Jared Goff is the answer. With my Stafford jersey in the closet. Really nice.
Got to win that Rams game, man. That's all.
Really nice stitched Stafford jersey in the closet.
Well, hold on to it for like 10 years, and then you can bust it out as like a retro, and it'll be cool again to wear. It won't break.
I have a Deion Sanders jersey that's pretty sweet.
Which
Throwback original Atlanta Falcons, like the black and white logo. Yeah.
Neon Deion, man.
Neon Deion. Yeah. Prime time.
See, Spartan tells the truth. He says Jacksonville kind of sucks, but hasn't sucked as long as the Lions. Get out of here with your new expansion team.
A good point. But I mean, Jacksonville has had a hard run of it too. I haven't seen them
right over my head.
When was the last time they made any? Had it like Fred Taylor was playing there?
I think the last time that the Lions won the championship was pre Super Bowl era, like 1958 or something like that.
Let's Google.
Byron Leftwich won that game with a broken leg.
Which is worse?
Which was worse?
I'm just gonna Google and see if we can get some stats.
I'm with Keeper of the Strains. I'm all about Barry Sanders, man. If Barry Sanders would have stayed for another season, he would have beaten the Walter Payton record and just walked all over it. Nobody'd be catching him, man. Always cool. You know what? If you're like a diehard football fan, go back and watch some of those old NFL films that they have of like, you know, focusing on Barry Sanders, and it just focuses on like from the knee down. And you just watch this dude's crazy ass footwork, man, and like.
But he wasn't as cool as Peyton, that's for damn sure. So whatever.
Hey man,
remember we got Chicago guys in the chat.
I was trying
in the house.
Yeah.
Yes, the Pistons have done something. The Pistons won the championship in 2004, man.
Pistons did a good job
with Chauncey and Tayshaun and all those fucking cats, man.
Rashid
got his ring, yeah.
I love that you mentioned Tayshaun second. He was my favorite player on that team.
Dude, the Tayshaun, the chase down Tayshaun fucking block.
Long ass arms.
Pre LeBron, yeah, he was a hell of a defender. See, we don't just fucking promote Michigan like cannabis, man. We are dyed in the wool fans, whether our teams win or lose. It's not a bandwagon here. It's not crowded enough to be a bandwagon.
Yeah.
I was at the Lions game where Atlanta won the game on the 10-second runoff.
Hold on. Did I just see Go Packers in the chat? Come on.
That's you gotta say it by name. That's D Zombie.
I didn't even want to. Come on.
Oh man. The Packers.
You know, it's a good run, D, but I'm gonna
the only thing that a Bears fan and a Lions fan can agree upon is the fact that fuck the Packers.
We hate the Packers.
Fuck the Packers. That's what the only thing we can agree upon as Lions and Bears fans.
That's right.
Bake says sports ball.
Yeah. I'm falling. I play your fantasy league and that's it.
When are you starting that D&D up, man?
Pretty soon here. Now that everything's settling back down. I don't know. Next month or so. We got a lot planned for that. We even have a side game when we get bored of it called Gloomhaven, which is its own like D&D game. It'll be fun.
Is Porch Farmer involved?
D&D.
I don't know who's involved yet. We gotta figure out who can come and make it. But he might be a good one.
I'm down.
MBGF.
I've never played
But-
before, but I'm
It's all
willing.
letters.
I've never played or DM, but I'm gonna DM, and it shouldn't be that hard, especially if you play lax. It'll be fun. We'll just be smoking.
Yeah, smoking.
There's no
For
wrong
sure.
answers in D&D, so you can't really fuck it up.
Are you the dungeon master?
That's what I'm gonna try to do.
Oh, there's gonna be some skullduggery, man.
Oh bullshit! Get out of here, Skoa. It's gonna be a nice.
Be changing rules.
We're gonna follow
Yeah.
modules
Yeah.
for a long time.
What'd you roll? Wait,
There
wait,
are no
what'd you roll?
rules.
Let me see. Oh no, that wasn't enough. Well, what did I need to roll? One more.
What did I tell you? Double 8? I meant
If
triple
If you listen
was a
to
triple.
the DM guides, they tell you some tomfoolery is sometimes needed
There's
Skullduggery,
there's always
to
the
make
guy
the
that follows,
story.
the guy that
go.
fucks shit up.
What are you gonna be?
All right, man. So I must be the real boomer. Because when I hear D&D, I start thinking, wow, this stuff's getting. And this is the whole thing. We're talking about something else. So yeah.
He
That was
say, "Where's
before
the
my
base? I'm
time,
gonna
man.
beat
I thought we were
somebody up."
talking about S&M or D. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I didn't know if I
These
show you
girls
guys were
go
running
rockers.
here for a minute. I was a little worried, but no,
Dungeons and
Old school
Dragons.
rockers.
I don't know what that is, man.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
Wait
waiting.
so
until I
sorry.
show you the
Third
graph.
shit.
Wait. Oh shit.
Oh my god. Thank you, Stony.
Yeah.
If we haven't made you guys laugh at least once during
I'm
the
all
show,
cool.
you are not awake enough yet.
Or you didn't get enough donuts.
Yeah,
Dan,
something.
Dan,
I thought you
muted
meant
me.
S&M.
Yeah.
Donut coin still.
I'm
in the
looking for
game.
the red room.
Yeah, buddy, donut coin. It's launching
You're,
2022.
you're muted, Dan.
Oh yeah, I'm over here just rambling on.
I know. I see. You
Oh,
too.
no.
Come on, Robert
That's
Plant.
the worst.
That is the worst.
Yeah, boomer moment, right?
That's called.
You look like you're in
Skullduggery.
very good spirits right now, Dan.
Dabs today. Alright.
Your eyes are barely open.
I gotta go buy furniture after this. So.
Oh hell yeah, man! You come
Hell
up with
yeah.
some good shit when you're fucking
Nice.
in the pocket.
Oh. And I was telling Stony that D&D is a role-playing game, and Bake dressed up as this fucking dungeon master.
Wizard. It's a wizard. Or a gimp suit. Which one?
All fights and shit.
Suit.
Porch fire wizard. Shit, that's what I'm saying. It was fun.
Yeah, man. I have a sweet hat.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was a kid. It was all right.
You had me up until after the point. Well, you had me when you got started saying he dresses up like, and then you said wizard. I was like, oh man.
That's different. That's different than how I played.
Yeah, I
D&D.
was. Oh, okay. I want to hear this, guys.
We only mess with warlocks.
Mhm.
No orcs, man.
Now, what's that code for, Warlock?
Oh, they have a new race, half orc. You can be a half orc.
When Stoney plays D&D, they all have to sit on cakes when they start.
What kind of party is this?
I don't even
Weird.
know.
I
This
hope
is
they're
getting
like
weird.
not good cakes.
Over parties, man.
Like I
It's
wouldn't
not
want
carrot cake.
to waste a good
Yeah,
cake.
say I'm not in the business of wasting.
I would be like,
cake.
Stoney, can we not waste a cake?
Man, you ruffle feathers there.
I don't
Yeah.
like cake, but man, you can't
Strong
be sitting
opinion.
on 'em.
Yeah, I'm getting
One thing that we do every wake and bake is at some point get baked going. That's just the name of the show.
Too easy.
You guys always are saying some boomer shit, so you get them going pretty quick on that.
It's,
Yeah.
you gotta throw some like lobs to them every once in a while.
Well, sometimes I
Keep
feel
chat
like they're
laughing.
in like a boomer void yonder, and I have to like get my fishing pole and fucking yank them back. Hey, back to 2021. Come on now.
We live in
Does
the
well.
present.
You don't know what you missed out on, Bake. The reason
I'm
that
sure
old
it
people
was
are
fun.
nostalgic.
Woohoo. Horse riding and carriages.
Of course,
Yeah.
buggies.
Sounds like a great time.
It's back when we
Oh,
used to take a
I-
pterodactyl to school. man.
Diseases wiping out neighborhoods. Ah.
Walking uphill both ways.
We had these
Yeah,
gas
walking
cars.
uphill both ways during a snowstorm.
There was no
everywhere.
school. There was chores.
Yep.
Lots
Oh,
and lots
oh,
of
no.
chores.
Remember,
Fuck that. I had a great childhood, man. My parents let me be a fucking kid and have all kinds of fun. So shout out to those cool ass 70s parents, man.
We can tell you're all well adjusted.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can see that I was not raised with much discipline.
Remember, he listens to Mac Miller. Therefore,
I listen to all kinds of new shit, man.
you cannot be
Wait a
boomer.
minute. You know what? Let's ask
It's a
this.
formula on my
What
wall.
does Baked listen to?
I listen to
Vivaldi?
whatever.
Oh
I
man,
usually just put the radio on.
he might be the only person I know with worse taste than Spartan. in
He just
music.
never puts himself on Front Street. Don't be a serial killer and drive around town with just the sound of your blinkers on, man. That's kind of creepy. Like turn the fucking radio on or
Yeah.
something. Have a
I
conversation.
gotta have noise.
Yeah, don't just
Yep,
drive where
something.
that sound of the blinker is the loudest thing in the car.
But
Or your
use your
tires.
fucking blinker. I do want to put it out there. Use your fucking blinker.
And then turn it off when you're done using it.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that's like pre-boomer shit.
Yeah, that's like, why do they have a license?
You've been doing that a
Take
lot,
that
Dan.
away.
Man,
Dan's been leaving his blinker on a lot.
No, bro, I'm good. I'm fucking
Oh,
right
dude.
on it. Man.
I was chasing Dan fucking with the truck, remember? Where the fuck
Oh,
were we going,
yeah,
dude?
what-
We're fucking flying.
Fucking gets it, man. I'm a country boy, dude. I'm not in a lot of hurry and shit. Man, this dude wasn't having my little 5 miles an hour going over the speed limit.
No.
Yeah, boy.
There's
You're
fucking
a-
smoking and partying to do. Got to get
It's
there.
like 15, 20 minimum.
We got it was great, man. It's been a great summer. Been a busy summer. Sorry you guys haven't seen me a lot lately, but yeah, it's just been busy. August. Glad things are winding down. But it's been a great summer. Had you guys so much.
Well,
Can't
it's
wait to
winding-
do the October.
Croptober.
I can't make it. The Croptober, yeah, that's gonna be fun if you guys can make it to that.
I'm gonna try to make it.
That's the one in Clio, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seems
I'll
to be the
be-
spot.
There's a pretty cool band that's going to be playing there, I heard.
I hear, man. I hear. So
We're on the streets.
rumor has it. Stay
Yeah.
tuned.
Rumor has it.
Heard it through the weed vines.
Rumor.
And
Big singing.
Do you listen to Bake? Do you listen to Doo-Wop as well?
Was that
No,
singing
see, the
deep
problem
in the
still
back?
The problem still though is I never know what I'm listening to.
Okay.
It probably came up
So
in a
like,
game.
I'll have shit in my head like that, and you just tell me who it was, you know, and I don't remember already,
There you go.
but I can remember. Rumor has it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's singing, but I really like that song.
Yeah.
But I really
Yeah,
like that song.
I listen to my car, my truck, or whatever. I pay for XM radio, man. I don't fuck around looking for no shit. It's just there.
YouTube
Yeah.
music.
Yeah,
Or,
boy.
you know, or if you have a modern car, you're able to, link your phone to it and you can listen
Use
to
an app.
podcasts and then
Or-
use an
Yeah.
app and then listen to all of the old content that we have put up on our for podcasts, because that's what we originally were when we started. So I met somebody yesterday, and he is one of those people that he listens to the podcast specifically because he is a rep for a company and he drives all the time. So I was like, hey man, just come through some Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and you can hang out in the live stream, and make sure that you toggle the switch. If you haven't by now, look down and make sure that you're in live chat.
A little late.
A little late, but we tell you, it's like that time that Red didn't roll a join until 10:53. Remember that one?
It's
Like on the
10:53 right
Sunday
now.
night show. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like
Yes.
7 minutes to the end and Red
Oh
rolled
my
out.
god.
Let's
Well.
see what else. Remember the protest thing in Lansing?
That's the 15th.
Just got brought up in chat.
September 15th.
And anyone late joining, there is the Clio Cultivation Cup. That's a crazy shirt I'm wearing. They were giving away these shirts to the first 1,500 people. I know that they still had some left. So if you guys want to jump over there, that's in Clio. And they have a really nice big ass tent. So you're not going to be outside baking. They got live music, good food that's cheap. And it's a big store. So if you do go and you do happen to see Buddy, tell him that MPGS tells him hi.
If you go, bring water. It's gonna be fucking hot.
And if you go, make sure that you look around, because I know that there are going to be some of those shirts like Porch Farmer is wearing. And I know that people were looking to try to get those for me, and I didn't have those. I had to send them to Sequence. So maybe you can take some of those today.
Baked will be there.
Yeah.
Spartan will be there.
Yep.
There will
Looks
be
like Tara can't get in because Netree can't get in.
oh nice.
Oh yeah, the card thing.
You gotta
Yeah.
have your card. Bring your cards.
To get in the
IDs.
tent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I need to hear what you said.
Yep, yep.
But yeah, they're there around. I guess I don't know how it's set up.
Now that's a bummer.
Yeah, ish. But yeah.
But if you want to get
Oh.
your medical card, go to
Oh fuck yeah.
samedaycard.com.
Yeah, get your card
Yeah.
while
For the
you're
Michigan.
there.
It can be done through Zoom.
Yeah, I did.
Uh,
I did one like that, and it took me about 10 minutes.
I suggest every Michigan resident have a medical card.
Have it backed up. I do want to answer one thing from Bryant. Good morning. Says, hey, I just popped some seeds by 2020 Mendocino of Snow Cane version 2. Anyone grow out here or have recommendations? Actually, we have some of those going. I know Abolished has some already popped. That's what's next on my list. And as someone who really, really enjoyed the original Snow Cane that Spartan won his event with, I love that shit. And supposedly, according to Adam of 2020, that they took his cut and mixed it back to the one that they picked out from the house, which was really, really high in terpenes. So really looking forward to that one.
Good for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I just gave Stony some. We'll see if he grows them.
Oh, dude. You
Oh, yeah.
have to fucking grow those, man.
Fuck yeah, they're nice. Yeah.
So that's the strain made with Spartan's cut that he won that competition with.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've seen that. Yeah, definitely was on my list, and I just got done with the bad girls. So thank you very much,
Which
sir.
looks amazing.
Yeah, I picked that up on
Yeah.
sale
Yeah.
on 420.
How'd you get that?
How'd you get that?
I don't know. Let me see if I can get
It's
this.
in my weed.
Hell yeah.
Come on. You'll get it every time, man.
You
There it
go.
is. Bang. It always comes in for you. That's Frosty.
It always comes in for you.
It does.
Very nice,
Everybody else
very
tries to
nice.
hold it up, and it's like you have to pull a bait because for whatever
Yeah.
reason, that dude always gets it to focus, man.
And 3D model your hands and put a nugget in it and just put it up.
Yeah, it's like
Model.
the new filter, Method 7, baked
That's
hand.
what they need to come up with. An hug holder with a back, so you can just hold it out.
The baked hand nug holder.
Good idea.
The baked effect.
Stony, you guys are going to be there this afternoon as well for anybody looking for you, right?
Yes, we'll be there for a little while.
Okay.
Cool. I didn't know y'all were heading back up.
Oh yeah, our tents are up there. They're gonna be up there all weekend.
Cool.
Dude, that rain yesterday morning. I hope your campsite wasn't flooded, man.
Absolutely dry as a bone, man. Our stuff is
Good.
all dry in the tent. They already got a
Perfect.
brand new tent. He loves it.
They
Nice.
didn't get
Oh,
wet
yeah.
this time. Yeah.
No, nobody got wet. Everybody's
Live
stuff
and learn.
dry. So it's actually been great, honestly. For
Oh,
me.
yeah.
I'm really glad that you guys came to Michigan for this event. And like I told you yesterday, I'll tell you on the air, it was super fucking fun just to sit at the table with, Shredder and Detroit River Rat, DP and Larry and you and everybody else that came through,
Captain
man. It was just
420.
Captain 420. We got to see him. It's just a really, really good time. And like I told you, that's where we as a show finally had our first chance to really sit down around the table. And that's where the original Coma guy was born. And, that whole great story of Sequence spending the night there. Cause
Fuck, man.
the dude passed out. This guy, we got him so stoned so early, he went out to the car to go to sleep. So when Sequence was trying to leave, look at him triggered over there. He's like rolling his neck and shit. He's trying to leave and he can't find his fucking keys. And he messages me and he's like, dude, I can't find my keys. So the next morning, I was like, okay, I'm going to come pick you up, man. And we'll figure this thing out. And come to find out, Coma guy fell asleep on top of the fucking keys in the passenger seat.
He wakes up and gets out of the car, and then the keys are sitting right there.
Oh, man.
Like,
no.
what the fuck? Dude? He slept like a baby for like 12 straight hours. Like,
Yeah. Cue the losing horn for The Price is Right for that one.
he was so embarrassed he moved to California with all the other.
And he's never been seen from again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's because he's disgraced like every 16th show.
Coma God.
He is the stereotype that keeps on giving for sure, man.
Shout out,
Shout out to
man.
Coma guy, man.
Fucking trooper, man.
But it's these friendships that you can make if you guys are able to get out and go to these events and stuff, man. Is these people that are really cool in chat. If you see them, they're probably really cool in life too.
Yep. Well, I'm glad we did a fucking wake and bake finally.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you, chat, for
And we'll
joining us
see.
today.
Yeah. We'll
Be
see
more
y'all in 2
regular
weeks.
eventually.
It'll come back around, man. Just make sure you guys have notifications turned on. And if
Yeah.
you are new to the show and you did like it, you might want to think about subbing up.
Yeah, give
Please.
us a like. Oh, if you have a top chat on, turn it to live chat.
At 10:59. Very well played, Baked.
Good tip.
Yep.
Wow.
All right.
Thank you guys. Have a great weekend. We will be back tomorrow.
9 p.m.
wonderful
Eastern
day.
Standard Time for the Bro Show Live.
Adios.
Enjoy the weekend.